Religion, politics, keep that shit out of here.
Okay, I've been forbidden.
Bruh.
Religion and politics are forbidden.
Yes, they are.
Okay!
God damn it, this
There we
chicken
go!
thing.
Hey.
Yay.
I guess you could say I have...
BRB.
Don't you dare leave just like that, cat!
I don't know why, but Cat Loki gives me Zoogle vibes from the Amazing Digital Circus. Like, she just does not care at all.
I still need to watch
Yeah, you're
that.
like.
All right.
Yay!
Okay, quick repack. Blah! Quick recap.
Recap.
Thank you. Recap for everyone. Well, because I had to completely reset the stream, so just a recap. Hi, I'm Court. I'm going to be playing Rumpelstiltskin and Jiminy Cricket. Faith.
Hi, I'm Faith Monique, and I'm going to be playing the beautiful Belle, who will not show up yet, and the amazing Ruby, who is a bitch. Literally.
AKA Little Red Riding Hood.
Yes.
Okay. Jack!
Hi, I'm Jack Attack. I'm going to be playing David Nolan / Prince Charming and Henry Mills.
All right, J-Rox? Should I just call you J-Rox or Drox?
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, then we can get my name right. I'll show you why. Hi. Oh, God. Okay, hi. My name is J-Rox, and I will be playing Sheriff Graham, and I will be playing Geppetto.
All right, awesome.
Dude, that's
Cat!
fucking awesome.
That's Cat. She's got to be playing Regina, aka the Evil Queen.
Yeah! I was gonna say, Cat's perfect for evil characters. Cat's great at evil characters.
I kind of also want her to play Emma.
Yes, she shall talk to herself. Well,
Well, I'm trying to think of who would be better for her to talk to herself. It's either she could either be Regina and Emma or Regina and Snow.
Oh yeah.
Or I could just have her as Granny.
Yeah.
Granny's evil?
No.
No.
She's good at old people and evil people.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, there you go.
Huh.
I guess
Okay.
that means
So
Sweat's
then we
good.
can take Sweat to hurry up. We can have Emma and Snow.
Yes, at least Sweat playing Emma and Snow.
She said that she'd be here soon, so do we want to start and I'll maybe take Emma? And Cat can take Snow until Sweat gets here.
What are my understudies for my characters?
What?
I was saying, I gotta go at 7, so who got my parts?
I could probably take over for Geppetto.
Cool.
I guess I can take over for the sheriff, right?
Yeah. All right.
Appreciate
Okay.
you both for that.
Yeah, no problem.
No worries.
Hey.
Silence.
Just gotta put this.
Today's episode of JesterCast on the Air is brought to you by Discord. Discord.
This stream is brought to you by Sand. It's everywhere. Get used to it.
Especially in your pants.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, God, yes. Our patented formula guarantees that it will go right into your pants, right into the underwear.
Oh my
I
God.
hate that.
Wait, no, I know the perfect thing for a YouTube stream. This stream is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
No! No! I hate too many times!
Here's our Smokescat Sally talking about Raid Shadow Legends.
That is a cat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Sally.
the actual cat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, Sally.
Hi, Sally.
Hello, Sally.
Sally's a good kitty.
So, where do we read the scripts?
Oh, right. My brain's everywhere.
I can tell.
Braid. Bounce.
It's here.
So small.
They have a link to the transcript on every episode.
All right.
Pilot.
Pilot.
The pilot.
The pilot.
The pilot.
The pilot.
I see the synapse. Wait, we're going there? No.
Take me to the pilot.
Alas, I do not see the script. I see the credits.
See, that's what I meant.
believe
I
you
meant
can
the
find the
link to the transcript
transcript.
is under the. You see that big box at the top? Top. It's at the bottom, like right underneath the gallery.
Okay.
Related pages.
Related
You
pages.
know what
Okay.
would be cool? If on the wiki they had the logo as Once Upon a Wiki instead of Once Upon a Time.
That would have been
That'd be funny.
ingenious.
It would
Hi.
be. Okay, so the references, do I go to listen? Do I go to TV ratings? Where?
What?
Oh my gosh. Here's the first transcript. I will delete it after you've got it. And after it freaking sends.
Okay. You may
Hey.
delete, I got it. I got it, yes. Thank you.
Sally, we love you, but we need you to be quiet, lovely. Please.
Well, I'll be damned. She listened.
Not for long.
Huh?
Yeah.
Knowing Sally, she won't be quiet for long.
Well, she's only quiet because I kicked her out of the room.
Oh. Oh. Well,
Like-
that explains it.
You literally kick her? Because that's
No, I
just
did not
abuse.
literally kick her. I wouldn't actually do that to a
Be
cat.
careful if you're live streaming this. I'm about to say, be careful if you're live streaming. They'll catch you on there.
We don't want to
Please,
get
catch
killed. No
I-
cats were harmed in the making of the stream.
I would never actually harm a kitty.
Make an apology video now.
Oh, look.
Oh, there you are.
You speak of abuse of cats, and the kids of cats will succumb.
I know, I said BRB.
Yeah, and we're like,
Y'all were,
can't leave.
y'all were screaming at each other that I was just like, you know what, BRB, and I just left. At least y'all freaking know I exist. My God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cord already.
Yeah, I already told the audience who we were gonna be playing. You're gonna be playing Regina and Granny.
Of course I'm playing a fucking granny. Yep. That's how I feel.
I'm your granddaughter, cat. That sounds weird since we're the same age. But whatever.
I'm your mother!
Okay.
Give me a big hug, daughter!
No drama. Wait, can you give me a rundown on who like my specific characters, like what their description, the character description?
Regina is evil bitch. Granny is grandma.
Thanks. That really levels it out. You fucking okay. All right.
Shall we begin?
I gotta get the fucking script first. Okay.
Oh wait, who's grumpy again?
Fuck.
I don't know.
You be grumpy, Jack.
Okay. Does he have an accent?
No, he has no accent. He's just grumpy.
Okay.
Oh God, who's the crazy frog?
You literally sound like a refrigerator.
I got you. Hold on.
I love how
Nice.
this
Absolute beautiful.
Way to go,
all the
J
time.
Roxy, brought her back.
Yeah. Oh, she's back. Hi.
That was the call of the great cat.
That was a call of the cat.
Oh, the heart.
Wow.
Oh man.
What the hell is sweat?
God.
What?
Supper.
She said, "Be there soon." It has been just 15 minutes.
I guess soon doesn't mean now.
When lady means later, she really means not ever.
So she's not coming. Great.
Okay, Princess and the Frog.
When a woman says late, she really means not ever. Now run along. You got plenty of young fillies dying for you to waltz them into a stupor.
What's that?
Beautiful.
Love it.
All right, we're doing impersonation. I got you. Gentlemen,
Sure.
enchanté. A tip of the hat to Dr. Fossier. How y'all doing?
Oh God.
Oh, you want impressions,
I like
but,
them apples.
but I got you there. I'll say it's rude. It's very, very rude indeed.
Curious.
Oh, I mean, if we're doing impressions, I guess I can do Siri. I don't know.
Okay.
Hi, I am Siri, your personal assistant. How may I help you
That's
today?
Baymax!
Actually, no.
Bitch!
I'm Siri.
I am Baymax.
What do you think
your
you're
personal
doing?
Fuck
fucking
you.
companion.
No, fuck you.
I
Fuck
actually
off.
know one that
This is
This
knows.
is like 2 a.m. having
Yeah.
a conversation.
This is why the
There's-
people don't like to go to iPhone. They know for a fact that you are nothing more than a fake ass wannabe voice type of me.
I
You
actually
say it to my
know
fucking face.
one that knows the actor that plays the actors that plays Siri.
There's more than one? I thought there was only the
Actors?
one.
There's a male
Well-
actor Siri.
Oh,
Huh.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. I mean, mine is British, so I just have her on British.
Oh my god.
I don't
Oh, right.
Oh,
British Siri.
If we're done,
only British voice I can do is Sebastian from Black Butler.
Oh, nice.
I can just do a regular British accent. It's not hard.
Well, I must say for sure that your voice is absolutely wonderful.
Why, thank you, darling.
Oh no, only thing darling here is you. I'm nothing more than just an
Oh.
hell of a butler.
Oh. I'm wow.
I'm
Are you
not
Turn
okay?
to
Would you like me
maiden.
to? Would you like some crumpets and tea? I'd be more than happy to serve you.
Sure. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Man, it's like I can hear.
I'm
the
being
voice.
I need an adult.
I am an
I'm
adult.
so glad my boyfriend.
I am an
What?
adult.
No!
I'm so glad
Please.
watching stream, or else I would be very, very.
These are jokes. These are just jokes.
No
AKA
adultery on the
jokester.
set, please.
What? What the fuck?
No
are you
innuendos
talking
on the set. This is not that kind of entertainment.
about? Whoa. Okay. But what? Bring it
But
back
what?
here.
And you face.
What are we doing? We're supposed to be reading Once Upon a Time and we're doing improv.
We didn't even start yet.
Yeah,
Exactly.
We
Hi,
should probably
folks.
try to get started.
Let's start before we lose any more control than we already lost.
What are you talking about? This is better than average.
I
Oh,
didn't know
yeah.
we were average.
Damn, that's crazy.
All right. Okay. All right.
Where's the stream at? I mean, the script at, sorry.
I thought they left a link in the VC chat.
Yeah.
The VC chat.
Yep.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Faith, you were supposed to delete it after that.
I actually posted it. That's me. It was me, Barry. I posted the script link.
Oh no!
What's with you right now?
No, let's stay focused. Oh man, dude, we're going off.
Wait, who's doing the scene? Who's doing the between scene stuff? Are we just skipping over that?
What do you mean, like the talking of the scenario?
Yeah, like scene, Enchanted Forest, Past, Princess.
This is the first script I got. I got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Let's do this.
Hell yeah. Okay. And the cool thing about this, I have music. So.
Sweet ambiance.
Yay.
Once upon a time, there was an enchanted forest filled with all the classic characters we know, or think we know. One day, they found themselves trapped in a place where all their happy endings were stolen. Our world. This is how it happened. Scene: the enchanted forest. Past. Prince Charming is riding through the land on a steed. He comes upon the forest in Snow White in a glass coffin, surrounded by snow and 7 dwarfs. You're too late.
No. No! Open it! I'm sorry. She's gone. At least let me say goodbye.
The dwarfs remove the coffin lid. Prince Charming kisses Snow White, and a burst of magic erupts. Snow White erupts with a gasp.
You found me.
Did you ever doubt I would?
Truthfully, the glass coffin gave me a pause.
Well, you never have to worry. I will always find you.
Do you promise?
The scene transitions to their wedding.
I do.
And do you, Snow White, promise to take this man to be your husband and love him for all eternity?
I do.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. The audience cheers.
Woo!
And as newlyweds
Oh.
kiss, the evil queen enters.
Am I the evil queen?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm late.
She doesn't have an accent.
Let her cook. Let her cook.
Oh, fuck. Okay, fine. Sorry, I'm late.
She crosses the room, dispelling guards with magic. It's the queen! Run! Snow White draws Prince Charming's sword and points it at the queen.
She's not a queen anymore. She's nothing more than an evil witch.
No. Don't stoop to her level. There's no need. You're wasting your time. You've already lost. And I will not let you ruin this wedding.
Oh, I haven't come to ruin anything. On the contrary, dear, I've come to give you a gift. We want nothing from you. But you shall have it. My gift is to you. My gift to you is this happy, happy day. For tomorrow, my real work begins. You've made your vows. Now, I'm made mine. Soon, everything you love, everything all of you love, will be taken from you forever. And the cat distracted me. And out of your suffering will rise my victory. I shall destroy your happiness if it's the last thing I do.
She turns and walks towards the door.
Hey!
The queen turns and Prince Charming throws his sword at her. She disappears in a cloud of smoke, as does the sword. As Snow White and Prince Charming hold each other, the scene transforms into a drawing in a book, held by Henry Mills, riding a bus.
I'll do it. That a good book?
Okay.
This, it's more than just a book.
It's a child.
That's
And also
Jack's
child.
character.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Oh, that's
sorry.
a
didn't know
chat.
I didn't know I
wasn't
had
sure at
one.
first.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I mean, I wasn't sure at first. I was about to, but then
I was lost.
Henry Mills. He's unchild.
Yes.
Yes.
Should I take it?
That-
Or
Yeah,
you
go
can,
ahead.
Yeah.
You can take it.
All right.
That a good book?
It's more than just a book.
Oh.
Okay, you can take the
Boston
announcer, J-Rock.
substation.
Sally, be quiet!
My timing's all over the place. Boston
Kick her out.
substation.
Let the guy talk.
Boston substation. Thank you for riding Greyhound.
Henry gets off the bus and knocks on the window of a taxi. The driver rolls down the window.
Do you take credit cards?
What do, Chief? Boston, present, an upscale restaurant. Emma Swan arrives and walks through the restaurant. She comes to Ryan's table. He stands and extends his hand. Jack, J-Rox, you want to take Ryan?
Sure, I'll take Ryan.
Okay.
Emma.
Ryan, you look relieved.
Well, it is the internet. Pictures can be.
Fake. Outdated. Stolen from the Victoria's Secret catalog. So,
So, tell me something about yourself, Emma.
oh, well, today's my birthday.
And you're spending it with me? What about your friends?
Kind of a loner.
And you don't like your family?
No family no family to like.
Come on, everyone has a family.
Technically, yeah, but not everyone knows who they are. Ready to run yet?
Oh, not a chance. You, Emma, are by far the sexiest, friendless orphan that I have ever met.
Okay, your turn. No, wait. Let me guess. You are handsome, charming,
Go on.
the kind of guy who, and now stop me if I get this wrong, embezzled from your employer, got arrested, and skipped town before they were able to throw your ass in jail.
What?
And the worst part of all this is your wife. Your wife loves you so much that she bailed you out. And how do you repay your loyalty? You're on a date.
Who are you?
The chick who puts up with the rest of the money.
Bail's bondsman?
Bail's bondsman.
Sounds person.
Ryan flips
Bounds person. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Ryan flips the table and runs out of the restaurant, out into the street, and to his car. Emma walks calmly after him. Ryan gets into his car and starts it, but it goes nowhere. He opens the door to discover that his car has been booted. Emma walks up.
Come on. Come on, but it's not starting. Look, you don't have to do this, okay? I can pay you. I've got money.
No, you don't. And even if you did, you should give it to your wife and take care of your family.
How do you know about family, huh?
Emma slams his head against the steering wheel.
Ah!
Nothing.
Scene, Boston, present, Emma's apartment. She comes in with a bag and places it on the counter. She takes a gourmet cupcake out of it and puts a candle on it, lighting it.
Another banner year.
She closes her eyes and blows out the candle. The doorbell rings. The scene transitions to Emma opening the door to find Henry standing in the hallway.
Can I help you?
Are you Emma Swan?
Yeah? Who are you?
My name's Henry. I'm your son.
Henry slips under Emma's arm and walks into her apartment.
Whoa! Hey, kid, I don't have a son. Where are your parents?
10 years ago, did you give up a baby for adoption? That was me.
Give me a minute.
She goes into the bathroom.
Hey, do you have any juice? Never mind. Found some.
Emma exits the bathroom.
You know, we should probably get going.
Going where?
I want you to come home with me.
Okay, kid. I'm calling the cops.
And I'll tell them you kidnapped me.
And they'll believe you because I'm your birth mother?
She puts down the phone.
Yep.
You're not gonna do that.
Try me.
You're pretty good. But here's the thing. There's not a lot of I'm great at in life. But I have one skill. It's called a superpower, and I can tell when anyone is lying. And you, kid, are.
Wait, please don't call the cops. Please, come home with me.
Where's home?
Storybrooke, Maine.
Storybrooke? Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
All right then. Let's get you back to Storybrooke.
Scene, the enchanted forest, past the royal castle. A pregnant Snow White stands in a balcony doorway.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
You're thinking about what the Queen said again, aren't you? Snow, please. You can't keep having this conversation. You have to let it go. We're about to have a baby.
I haven't had a restful night since our wedding.
That's what she wants. To get in your head. But they're only words. She can't hurt us.
She poisoned an apple because she thought I was prettier than her. You have no idea what she's capable.
What can I do to ease your mind?
Let me talk to him.
Him? You don't mean...
I do.
No. No, no. It's too dangerous.
He sees the future.
There's a reason he's locked up.
Can you promise me that our child will be safe? Can you guarantee it? Because he can.
All right. For our child.
Scene, New England Highway, present. Inside Emma's car. Emma is driving Henry home.
I'm hungry. Can we stop somewhere?
This is not a road trip. We're not stopping for snacks.
Why not?
Quit complaining, kid. Remember, I could have put your butt on a bus. I still could.
You know I have a name. It's Henry.
Emma eyes Henry's book.
What's that?
I'm not sure you're ready.
Ready for some fairy tales?
They're not fairy tales. They're true. Every story in this book actually happened.
Of course I did.
Use your superpower. See if I'm lying.
Emma looks at him for a moment.
Just because you believe in something doesn't make it true.
That's exactly what makes it true. You should know more than anyone.
Why is that?
Because you're in this book.
Kid, you've got problems.
Yep. And you're going to fix them.
Scene: the Enchanted Forest, past Rumpelstiltskin's cell. A nameless guard escorts Charming and Snow White to the cell.
Who's the guard?
You can be the guard, J-Rox.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna say the assigned. Okay. When we reach the cell, stay out of the light, and whenever you do not let him know your name. If he knows your name, he will have power over you. Rumpelstiltskin! Rumpelstiltskin! I have a question for you.
No, you don't. They do. Snow White and Prince Charming. Oh, you insult me. Step into the light and take off those ridiculous robes. That's much better.
We've come to ask you about the...
Yes, I know why you're here. You want to know about the Queen's threat.
Tell us what you know.
Oh, tense, aren't we? Fear not, for I can ease your mind. But it's gonna cost you something in return.
No. This is a waste of time.
What do you want?
Oh, the name of your unborn child.
Absolutely not.
Ew! What do you know?
The Queen has created a powerful curse. And it's coming. Soon you'll all be in prison. Just like me, only worse. Your prison, all of our prisons, will be time. And time will stop. And we'll be trapped. Someplace horrible. But everything we hold dear, everything we love will be ripped from us. While we suffer for all eternity. While the Queen celebrates, victorious at last! No more happy endings.
What can we do?
We can't do anything!
Who can?
Oh, that's the little thing growing inside your belly. Prince Charming draws his sword and slaps Rumpelstiltskin's hand with it.
Next time, I cut it off.
The infant is our only hope. Get the child to safety. Get the child to safety, and on its 28th birthday, the child will return. The child will find you, and the final battle will begin!
Heard enough. We're leaving.
Oh, hey, no! We made a deal! I want her name! We had a deal! I need her name! I want her name.
Her. It's a boy.
Missy, you know I'm right. Tell me, what's her name?
Emma. Her name is Emma.
Emma. Scene: Storybrooke Town limits. Present. Emma's car. She's driving Henry into town on a rainy night. The scene then transitions to Emma driving through downtown Storybrooke.
Okay, kid. How about an address?
44, not telling you street.
Emma stops the car and gets out.
Look, it's been a long night, and it's almost 8:15.
That clock hasn't moved my whole life. Time's frozen here.
Excuse me?
The evil queen did it with her curse, so she sent everyone from the enchanted forest here.
Hang on. The evil queen sent a bunch of fairy tale characters here?
Yeah, and now they're trapped.
Frozen in time? Stuck in Storybrooke, Maine? That's what you're going with?
It's true.
Then why doesn't everybody just leave?
They can't. If they try, bad things happen.
Archie walks up with his dog Pogo. Henry! What are you doing here? Is everything alright?
I'm fine, Archie.
Who's this?
Just someone trying to give
Sorry.
me. Fine. Just someone trying to give him a ride home.
She's my mom, Archie.
Oh. I see.
Do you know where he lives?
Oh yeah, sure. Just, right up on Mifflin Street. The mayor's house is on the biggest one in the block.
You're the mayor's kid.
Maybe?
Hey, where were you today, Henry? Because you missed our session.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I went on a field trip.
Archie crouches. Sorry, please be quiet. Archie crouches to get face to face with Henry. Henry? What'd I tell you about lying? Giving the one's dark side never accomplishes anything.
Okay, well, I really should get him home.
Yeah, sure. Well, listen. Have a good night, and, you'll be good, Henry.
So, that's your shrink?
I'm not crazy.
I didn't say that, just... He doesn't seem cursed to me. Maybe he's just trying to help you.
He's the one who needs help because he doesn't know.
And he's a fairy tale character.
None of them do. They don't remember who they are.
Convenient. All right, I'll play.
They get back in the car.
Who's he supposed to be?
Jiminy Cricket.
Right. The line thing. I thought your nose grew a little bit.
I'm not Pinocchio.
Of course you're not, because that would be ridiculous.
They drive off. Scene: the Enchanted Forest. Pass. The castle, Prince Charming, Snow White, Red Riding Hood, Granny, Grumpy, Doc, Geppetto, Pinocchio. Several guards and Jiminy Cricket are discussing what to do about the curse.
I say we fight.
Charming slams his fist on the table. Fighting is a bad idea. Giving in the one's dark side never accomplishes anything.
And how many wars has a clear conscience won? We need to take the queen out before she can inflict her curse.
Can we even trust Rumpelstiltskin?
I've sent my men into the forest. The animals are abuzz with the queen's plan. This is going to happen unless we do something.
Oh, sorry. There's no point. The future is written.
No, I refuse to believe that. Good can't just lose.
Maybe it can.
No, not as long as we have each other. If you believe him about the curse, then you must believe him about our child. She will be the savior.
The blue fairy and some soldiers enter carrying a tree trunk. Faith, I think you should take the blue fairy just to give the cat a little bit of a breath.
Well, I was going to take either Emma or Snow, but she didn't get me the chance to, so.
Way to go, cat!
I mean, do you, okay.
No, it's fine.
All right, fine.
Yeah, Prince Charming, go.
Okay. What the hell is this?
Our only hope of saving that child.
A tree? Oh, sorry. A tree?
Ah.
Our fate rests on a tree? Let's get back to the fighting thing.
The tree is enchanted. It's fashioned into a vessel that can, if fashioned into a vessel, it can ward off any curse. Geppetto, can you build such a thing?
Me and my boy, we can do it.
This will work. We must all have faith. There is, however, a catch. The enchantment is indeed powerful, but all power has its limits, and this tree can only protect one.
I sweat.
Snow and Prince Charming share concerned look. Hello, Sweat. This is why Cat can finally take a breath. And Sweat, guess what? You're both Emma and
Okay, let me just get to the part. What scene are we on?
Scene,
We're just about to hit scene Storybook present.
scene
Mayor's
Storybook
house.
present. The mayor's house. Emma walks Henry up the garden path to the house. That's I'm giving you a choice, Sweat. The character's Cat's been trying to take over for Emma and Snow White, and the girl needs a break. So take one of them, please.
Okay, now you said, is this the pilot or is this episode 1?
Pilot.
Pilot.
Well, technically it's both.
Okay, pilot. And then, okay,
Yeah.
and the scene you're talking about is
Storybook present. The mayor's house. Emma walks Henry up to the garden path of the house.
Yeah.
okay. Hang on a sec.
It's almost halfway down the page.
This
Yeah.
is what
Good
it
news.
says.
All right. Okay,
Good news.
got
I
it.
rescheduled. Am I good?
Pardon?
Are we good?
Oh, no,
Okay.
No, you were talking. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, no.
Okay. And what part did you just read?
Faith just read the Blue Fairy line.
Blue fairy.
The line was, "This will work. We
The
will almost
first
have
line of
faith."
the scene we're doing.
Okay, I'm at Storybook Town Limits presents Emma's car.
Bit too early. Go a bit further down.
Yes, Sally, I hear you.
No, that. Oh,
Let's see. Kat, did you already put in like the Discord where we are?
Oh.
Yeah, I did. In the
Oh.
JesterCast VC chat, just in case.
Yeah.
All right, hang on a second.
Wait. We're at the 9th scene.
The 9th, okay.
All right, give me a second.
Regina!
Yeah. Going up
I'm
with that,
sorry.
I'm thinking maybe
The
Sweat.
ninth.
Maybe Sweat should take Emma because I don't like Cat talking to herself.
I always talk to myself. That was just normal. I didn't
Why
even need a
not?
breath. I was just
Why-
fucking ready.
why not? Exactly. She got that skill. Let her cook.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm cooking.
Now, Starbuck presents Mayor's house. Emma walks Henry.
Yep.
Yes.
right.
That's it.
Okay, and we did you? Okay, and we were just starting.
This scene.
It's that
yes.
scene.
All right. Yeah, I'll take Emma.
Before you start,
I'll take Snow White then.
Before you start, good news. I was able to reschedule my thing, so I can stay for at least the end of this episode.
Yay!
Cool.
Yay!
All right.
Let's go.
I'll
Alright.
only be able to do one episode before I have to leave for uni.
Aw. Let's go.
All right.
All right.
Please don't take me back there.
I have to. I'm sure your parents are worried sick about you.
I don't have parents. I just have a mom, and she's evil.
Evil. That's a bit extreme, isn't it?
She is. She doesn't love me. She only pretends to.
Kid, I'm sure that's not true.
The door opens to reveal Regina Mills and Sheriff Gran.
Henry? Henry?
Regina runs out and hugs them.
Are you okay? Where have you been? What happened?
I found my real mom.
You're Henry's birth mother.
Hi.
I'll just go check on the lad. Make sure he's okay.
How'd you like a glass of the best apple cider you ever tasted?
Got anything stronger?
Scene transitions to inside the house. Emma stands in the foyer. Regina enters with a set of glasses.
How did he find me?
No idea. When I adopted him, he was only 3 weeks old. Records were sealed. I was told the birth mother didn't want to have any contact.
You were told right.
And the father?
There was one.
Do I need to be worried about him?
Nope. Doesn't even know.
Do I need to be worried about you, Miss Swan?
Absolutely not.
Madam Mayor, you can relax. Other than being a tired little boy, Henry's fine.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Exit Sheriff Graham. Emma and Regina make their way into a sitting room.
Sorry he dragged you. Sorry he dragged you out of your life. I really don't know what's gone into him.
Kid's having a rough time. Happens.
You have to understand, ever since I became mayor, balancing things has been tricky. You have a job, I assume?
I keep busy, yeah.
Imagine having another one on top of it. That's being a single mom. So I push forward. Am I strict? I suppose. But I do it for his own good. I want Henry to excel in life. I don't think that makes me evil. Do you?
I'm sure he's just saying that because of the fairy tale thing.
What fairy tale thing?
Oh, his book. He thinks everyone's a cartoon character from it. Like his shrink is Jiminy Cricket.
I'm sorry. I really don't have any idea what you're talking about.
You know what? It's none of my business. He's your kid, and I really should be heading back.
Of course.
Emma leaves and turns around briefly to find Henry watching her from an upstairs window. Scene, Storybook present.
I'll be back.
Emma is driving out of town. She spies Henry's book on the seat next to her.
Sneaky bastard.
Looking up, Emma sees a wolf standing in the road. She gasps and the car spins out of control, crashing to the "Welcome to Storybrooke" sign. Emma's head hits the steering wheel and she falls unconscious. In the middle of the road, the wolf howls. The storybook falls to the floor, flips pages with the breeze, and comes to rest upon a picture of Geppetto carving the enchanted tree trunk. Scene, the enchanted forest, past, the castle. Geppetto and Pinocchio work on the trunk. The camera pans to Snow White, staring out a window. She turns back and approaches Prince Charming.
Am I Snow White now?
Yes.
Still? Okay. I don't want to do this.
It has to be you.
I'm not leaving you.
It's the only way. You'll go in there and you'll be safe from the curse.
He said it would be on her 28th birthday.
What's 28 years when you have eternal love? I have faith. You will save me as I did you.
They kiss. Snow White breaks away with a look of pain.
What is it?
Baby, she's coming.
The scene, the enchanted forest, past. The castle parapet. Grumpy stands guard with Sleepy and two others. He takes a drink from a canteen. Then he sees something and kicks Sleepy awake.
Wake up! Wake up! Look!
It's a creature flying towards the castle at breakneck speed, trying to outrace a cloud of purple and green smoke. The dragon flies past and Grumpy rings a nearby bell.
The curse! It's here!
Scene, Storybrooke present. Storybrooke Sheriff Department. Emma, lying on a cot, opens her eyes. Leroy is in the cell next to her, softly whistling, whistle while you work. How on the nose. And Marco stands outside repairing a cabinet.
Who's Leroy?
Leroy is the cursed name for Grumpy, so that's Jack.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And just so you're aware, Jay Rox, Marco is the cursed name for Geppetto.
Okay.
What are you looking at, sister?
Hey, Leroy, manners. We have a guest. So you are Henry's mother. How lovely for him to have you back in his life.
Actually, I was just dropping him off.
Don't blame ya. They're all brats.
That's Leroy.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Jeffy, no.
I got it. Don't blame you. They're all brats. Who needs them?
Well, I'd give anything for one. My wife and I, we tried for many years, but it was not meant to be.
Well, cry me a river.
Sheriff Graham enters and unlocks Leroy's cell.
Leroy, I'm going to let you out. You need to behave. But don't smile and stay out of trouble, eh?
Leroy smiles falsely, then exits.
Seriously?
Regina's drinks, a little stronger than we thought.
I wasn't drunk. There was a wolf standing in the middle of the road.
A wolf. Right.
Rum! Henry's run away again. We have to.
She comes in the room.
What? Yes. What is she doing here? Do you know where he is?
Lady, I haven't seen him since I dropped him off at your house, and
She indicates the prison bars.
pretty good alibi. Pretty good alibi.
Mhm. Yeah, well, he wasn't in his room this morning.
Did you try his friends?
He doesn't really have any. Kind of a loner.
Every kid has friends. Did you check his computer? If he was close to someone, he'd be emailing them then.
And you know this how?
Finding people's what I do. Here's an idea. How about you guys let me out and I'll help you find him?
Scene, Storybrooke present. Mayor's house. Upstairs bedroom. Emma and Sheriff Graham pore over a computer screen. Regina watches on.
Smart kid. Cleared his inbox. I'm smart too. A little hard disk recovery. A little hard disk utility I like to use.
I'm a bit more old-fashioned than my techniques. Pounding the pavement, knocking on doors, that sort of thing.
You're on salary. I get paid for delivery. Pounding pavement is not a luxury that I get. Ah, there's a receipt for a website. who'syourmama.org. It's expensive. He has a credit card?
He's 10.
Well, he used one.
Camera cuts to computer screen where the card clearly belongs to Mary Margaret Blanchard.
Let's pull up the transaction record. Mary Margaret Blanchard. Who's Mary Margaret Blanchard?
Henry's teacher.
And the cursed name is Snow White, just so you know, Kat.
Okay.
Scene, Storybrooke present. Storybrooke Elementary School. Mary Margaret holding a bird in her hand is teaching.
Yeah, bird.
Wait, before you start, can I make a slight humorous joke?
Sure.
You may.
You know what's funny about the curse?
What?
They kind of downgrade the main character. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because Snow White went to Mary Jane.
I'm crying
Really?
right now.
Really?
Hilarious. Court loves you for that.
Yeah. Go ahead, Kat.
Okay. As we build our birdhouses, remember, what you're making is a home, not a cage. The bird is free and will do what it will. This is for them, not us. They're loyal creatures.
She releases the bird out the window. It flies up to a birdhouse.
If you love them and they love you, they will always find you.
The bell rings. The class rises.
Oh, well, pick this up after recess. No running!
She said, yeah, she accepts a pear from a student.
I thank you.
Regina enters the room.
Miss Mills, what are you doing here?
Where's my son?
Henry? I assumed he was at home with you.
You think I'd be here if he was? Did you give him your credit card so he can can you give fuck. I'm sorry. Did you give him your credit card so he can find her?
She gestures towards Emma, standing just inside the doorway.
Dyslexic.
Sorry, who are you?
I'm his.
The woman who gave him up for adoption.
You don't know anything about this, do you?
No, unfortunately not.
Mary Margaret searches for a credit card.
Clever boy. I should have never given him that book.
What the hell is this book I keep hearing about?
It's just some old stories I gave him. As you know well, Henry is a special boy. So smart, so creative, and as you might be aware, lonely. He needed it.
What he needs is a dose of reality. This is a waste of time. Have a nice trip back to Boston.
Regina walks out in a huff, knocking over a stack of books on the way. Emma helps Mary Margaret pick them up.
Sorry to bother you.
No, it's okay. I fear this is partially my fault.
How's a book supposed to help?
What do you think stories are for? These stories? The classics? They're a reason we all know them. They're a way for us to deal with our world. The world doesn't always make sense. See, Henry hasn't had the easiest life.
They leave the classroom, walking down the hall.
Yeah, she's kind of a hard ass.
No, it's more than her. He's like any adopted child. He wrestles with the most basic questions they all inevitably face. Why would anyone give me away? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that in any way to judge you.
It's okay.
Look, I gave the book to him because I wanted Henry to have the most important thing anyone can have. Hope. Believing in the possibility of a happy ending with is a very powerful thing.
You know where he is, don't you?
You might want to check his castle.
Seeing the enchanted forest past the castle. Snow White is in the final stages of labor. Prince Charming holds her while Doc waits by the bedside. Concurrently, the Queen's forces ride through a forest to the castle. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Kat. You gotta do yells of pregnancy.
God, I'm gonna have to do it fucking eventually, so here we go. Everybody close your fucking ears.
Warn your boyfriend, he might misbehave late.
Hey! I got him. No, I'm kidding. Help! I can't have this baby now!
Doc, do something. It's gonna be okay. The wardrobe's almost finished. Just hold on.
No! Ah!
It's ready.
It's ready.
Charming starts to pick up Snow White. It's too late. We can't move her.
Push. Push!
The camera cuts back and forth between the castle and the forest. The Queen's riders are followed closely by the Dark Curse. Snow White has successfully given birth to an infant covered in a blanket with Emma embroidered on it. Prince Charming kisses Snow White's forehead.
The wardrobe. It only takes one.
She and Prince Charming share a look until a blast and a whinny outside the door cause them to look that way.
Then our plan has failed. At least we're together.
No. I have to take her. Take the baby to the wardrobe.
Are you out of your mind?
No, it's the only way. You have to send her, though. Through.
No. No. You don't know what you're saying.
No, I do. We have to believe that she'll come back for us. We have given her her best chance.
Prince Charming kisses Emma on the forehead.
Bye, Emma.
He takes the baby and a sword. Two of the Queen's soldiers
It's
murder.
okay. I mean, it's.
Two of the Queen's soldiers murder palace guards. Prince Charming dispatches both, suffering a shoulder wound in the process. Emma's unharmed. He kicks open the door to Geppetto's workshop and places Emma inside the wardrobe and gives her one last forehead kiss.
Find us.
He closes the wardrobe and fights off two more soldiers. One wounds him in the abdomen and he collapses. The same soldier opens the wardrobe. No sign of Emma. Prince Charming sees this just before he loses consciousness. Scene: storybook present. Henry's castle. Henry sits on his wooden playground castle while Emma walks up behind him with a storybook.
You left this in my car.
He gives him the book.
Still hasn't moved, huh?
I was hoping that when I brought you back, things would change here. That the final battle would begin.
I'm not fighting any battles, kid.
Yes, you are. You're here because it's your destiny. You're going to bring back the happy endings.
Can you cut the crap? Can you cut it with the book crap?
You don't have to be hostile. I know you like me. I can tell. You're just pushing me away because I make you feel guilty. It's okay. I know why you gave me away. You wanted to give me my best chance.
How do you know that?
The same reason Snow White gave you away.
Listen to me, kid. I'm not in any book. I'm a real person. And I'm no savior. You were right about one thing, though. I want you to have your best chance. But it's not with me. Come on, let's go.
Please don't take me back there. Just stay with me for 1 week. That's all I ask. 1 week, and you'll see I'm not crazy.
I have to get you back to your mom.
You don't know what it's like with her. My life sucks.
Oh, you want to know what sucking is? Being abandoned on the side of a freeway? My parents didn't even drop me off at the hospital.
Emma begins to break down.
I ended up in foster system, and I had a family until I was 3, and then they had their own kid and sent me back.
She stops and collects herself.
Look, your mom is trying her best. I know it's hard. And I know sometimes you think she doesn't love you, but at least she wants you.
Your parents didn't leave you on the side of the freeway. That's just where you came through.
What?
The wardrobe. When you went through the wardrobe, you appeared on the side of on the street. Your parents were trying to save you from the curse.
Sure they were. Come on, Henry.
He takes her hand and they walk off. Seeing the enchanted forest past the castle, Snow White makes her way to Geppetto's workshop, where a fallen Prince Charming lies.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. Continues to say no.
You can say no. She sits and cradles Prince Charming's head in her lap.
Please. Please come back to me.
She kisses him. Nothing happens. She tries again. Still nothing. The evil queen appears.
Oh, don't worry, dear. In a few moments, you won't remember you knew him, let alone loved him. Why would you do this? Because this is my happy ending.
Two soldiers enter the room, and the queen addresses them.
The child?
You can take the guard, J-Rox.
Okay. Gone. It was in the wardrobe, and then it was gone. It's nowhere to be found.
Where is she? She got away. You're going to lose. I know that now. Good always wins. We'll see about that.
The ceiling cracks, and the air begins to darken and swirl. Soon the characters find themselves in the middle of a vortex of dark magic.
Where are we going? Somewhere horrible.
A window showers inwards, and the curse floods inside the room.
Absolutely horrible. A place where only happy endings will be mine.
Shards of glass from the window are suspended in midair, and then the cursed smoke covers everything. Scene. Storybook present. The mayor's house. Virginia opens the front door to find Emma escorting Henry home. Henry runs inside.
Thank you.
No problem.
He seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
You know, it seems kind of crazy. Yesterday was my birthday. And when I blew out the candle on my cupcake I bought myself, I actually made a wish that I didn't have to be alone on my birthday. Then Henry showed up.
I hope there's no misunderstanding here.
I'm sorry.
Don't mistake all this as an invitation back into his life.
Oh,
Miss Swan, you made a decision 10 years ago. And in the last decade, while you've been, well, who knows what you've been doing, I've changed every diaper, soothed every fever, endured every tantrum. You may have given birth to him, but he's my son.
I was not.
No! You don't get to speak. You don't get to do anything. You gave him up. You gave up that right away when you tossed him away. Do you know what a closed adoption is? It's what you asked for. You have no legal right to Henry. And, you're going to be held to that. So I suggest you get in your car and leave this town. Because if you don't, I will destroy you. If it's the last thing I do. Goodbye, Miss Swan.
She begins to leave.
Do you love him?
Excuse me?
Henry, do you love him?
Of course. I love him.
Ah, hang on, lost my place.
Emma is
Get
visibly
there.
troubled. Transitions to Henry's room where Henry lies on his bed. Regina takes his book without him noticing and stands watching herself hold it as a mirror. Hold it in a
Thank
mirror
you.
as the scene ends.
Alright, thank you. Thank you for that. Faith, my confidant for when I lose my place.
Beautiful.
Scene, Storybook present.
Now next,
Storybook General Hospital. Mary Margaret places flower by an anonymous patient's bedside. Holds his hand. It's the same for a man in the ICU with a wristband naming him John Doe. The scene transitions to Henry staring out his window at the Storybook clock tower. It reads 8:15. The scene transitions again as Emma walks into Granny's bed and breakfast, where Granny and Ruby are arguing.
finally,
Granny voice, okay.
You were out all night. Now you're going out again?
I should have moved to Boston.
I'm sorry that my heart attack interfered with your plans to sleep your way down to the East Seaboard.
Excuse me, I'd like a room.
Really?
Emma nods. Granny fetches a ledger.
Would you like a forest view or a square view? Normally there's an upgrade fee for a square, but as the rent is due, I'll waive it.
Square is fine.
Now, what's the name?
Swan. Emma Swan.
Emma. What a lovely name.
Thanks.
Granny removes a roll of cash from a drawer, she hands it to Mr. Gold.
It's all here.
Oh, yes, of course it is, dear. Thank you. You enjoy your stay, Emma.
Who's that?
Mr. Gold, he owns this place.
The inn?
No, the town. So, how long will you be with us?
A week. Just a week.
Great.
Granny hands Emma an old-fashioned key.
Welcome to Storybrooke.
Alright. Scene, Storybook, present, Mayor's house. Henry's bedroom. Henry stares out his window at the clock tower. The clock turns to 8:16. Henry grins.
And that
Holy moly, with cheese and ravioli, I'm surrounded by a bunch of talented people here.
Stop it. But
For
keep
real.
Sorry
saying
for-
it.
Sorry for being late, guys.
No, it's
okay.
fine. You came in at the perfect
No.
time.
Yeah.
You were fashionably late, because you fashionably killed it.
Absolutely.
Hell yes.
Yeah,
For real.
considering I've never watched Once Upon a Time either.
Neither did I.
You're
Also, also, man, Court, your rebel skills, man, that was.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
it be awesome?
Oh yeah.
You just.
Rumpelstiltskin is one of my favorite characters to play. Faith knows that better than
It
anyone.
shows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I tried to be very realistic with my Snow White. I tried to like put emotion in it.
I like how you switch your tonality like that. Like that was really something, because I just talked to you, and then you seem kind of chill and kind of vibing, like not giving a fuck, but then you switch to this sweet dainty princess. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Yeah,
Cat is insanely skilled.
yeah, she knows.
Listen. I love playing Regina because I love being mean.
Yeah, for real. Like, you could be
Who
born the
doesn't
first
like being
time.
Stay away from my child.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like being a badass?
The funny thing was,
So
I was
true.
this close to
Who
giving
isn't?
the role of Henry to you, Cap, but I was like, no, I don't want him to sound like Ash Ketchum.
What? Fuck you.
I
I can do other stuff.
Okay. As much as I love this, I have like math 25
class.
minutes before I have to leave if I'm gonna make it to uni on time because it takes me an hour and a half to get there.
All right.
So
Okay.
I'm
Faith, it was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
That I can't stay. I'm very upsetty spaghetti that I can't stay. I would love to stay. But
It's okay.
I
What's
have
the
a very
phrase? There's always
have-
next week.
Yeah,
Today,
always nice to
I had stream, I have uni, I have work. I've got 3 big things that I have to do.
What are
And
you
that's-
waiting for? Go on.
You can
Yeah.
do it.
I know. So yeah, I am Faith Monique. I am kind of dead on Twitch. I'm trying. I'm getting there. I'm getting stuff ready. But Faith_Monique17 on Twitch, Faith_Monique17 on Twitter, Instagram, and basically all of my socials. Feel free to give me a follow. And hopefully I will see all of you guys next week. And hopefully my schedule will be more clear. And I'll be able to stay for the whole duration of the stream near the end of December / mid. I shall see you all next week. Goodbye, wonderful audience.
Bye.
Yeah.
See you, Faith.
Bye.
Love you, honey.
I can say it now because she left. I have faith that she will return.
Help us.
Oh,
You stink! Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Oh, brother,
So-
this guy stinks!
Hey, funny guy, I got a
Uh.
joke for you. What smells rotten and puts people to sleep?
Your
maybe a cat?
act.
This shit.
I won't lie.
hilarious,
I won't lie. When I first heard that joke, I didn't hear act. I heard ass.
I mean, yes.
Your ass!
Correct.
Not the same.
Hey. Wait, are we doing another one?
That
Yeah.
depends.
You
Or-
didn't think we were just gonna do one? What, you think it was gonna be a one and done?
We're gonna
No,
try and
I
do
was
the
just
I won't lie. I also I heard the how she damn it! I'm gonna explode.
Damn.
What the hell is going on with people?
No, she said
No,
also
it's
J-
just-
no, she said also J-Rocks. I heard that face joke. I'm watching the stream too, fool.
Damn.
You
Oh,
got
yeah, so-
exposed!
Outed. You've been outed. Fight
I
it.
know you're gonna get canceled on Twitter.
Uh-oh.
It's like, oh, we're gonna catch you.
You mean on X? Hmm.
Oh man. Wait, do we call it Twitter or X? I think I don't keep up with whatever.
I do not dare
freaking,
call it X because that
you
name
know,
is
I'm
stupid.
upset.
It will always be Twitter.
I didn't
Yeah,
catch
it
that.
would
What?
always be Twitter, but they changed it to X.
Yeah.
Just don't add 2
'Cause
more,
it's always
otherwise
been
we'll have a
Twitter.
problem.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. I mean, but technically it is that, because, you know, whoa. But anyway.
Well, if that's the case, how come whenever I open it, I don't hear?
It depends on what tab you have open. Anyway.
Anyway. Episode
As
2.
said by Faith, cut! It is Twitter! It is not X!
I'm sorry.
It's not a porn app! That's what she's typing. That's
It's
what
not
she's
a
typing.
porn app!
Well, when I open it, I see it. But you
Well,
tell
on
me.
Twitter!
Okay, shut up. Okay.
It will forever
Fighting
be.
me. Stop. You are fighting me. Stop it.
All right. So, how many episodes are we gonna do?
I
We can
have my
do
fingers crossed that
3.
maybe we could like do like 5 in life, hopefully, but like again, this isn't like this isn't like Gravity Falls or Over the Garden Wall where there's like an episode limit I want to get done every stream.
Okay, because
Okay.
I can't stay long because I got a really early shift tomorrow. But I can try and see if I can get as many episodes in as I can.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, if not, I can always take over. I'm fine with talking to myself. Court, it's okay.
All right. All right. I appreciate the fact
Actually, huh? Go ahead.
No, go ahead, J-Rox.
Let's go after you.
No, I was just gonna say. Let's say I love the fact that every episode includes a list of who's in the episodes, so we know like who's got cover for who.
Yeah, that's very convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Emma.
Oh, but actually, I have to go because I have to also work on something else as well. But I will say this was hella fun. Thank you so much for allowing me to join with you guys. I definitely will do my best to join next week and make the day schedule free so I can join for the entire session. This was amazing. Um, uh,
Aw.
uh, quick question: who else is EST?
What?
EST. What is
EST.
Eastern
Uh,
Eastern Standard Time.
Me. Me, I
Okay.
am.
Yep, Cat
Yeah.
is. So yeah, me
Okay.
and Cat.
All the ask because I think was going to start doing a round check. I want to know: do I have permission to DM anybody for potential collaborations?
You got mine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure, man.
You can. You don't even have to ask. You can just fucking like.
Actually, yes, I have to
Hey.
do. I'm a firm believer of consent. Not getting in trouble.
Consent matters.
Hey, listen, that's good. At least you asked. That's great.
Professional on you. That's very good.
Very
man.
professional.
Thanks.
But I say yes.
Okay, I will reach out to you as soon as I can because yes, I would love to work with you guys more than just on this server. But until then, my acquaintances and talented people you all have a wonderful night and enjoy yourself in the once upon a time.
Thank you,
All
J-Rox.
right.
Do you want to tell
Thank
the
you.
audience where they can find you?
Never really done it before, but why not now than ever? All right,
This is
guys,
talking
if you
to
like.
yourself.
All right, guys, if you like hearing acapella music or any voiceover work, you can follow me on JRox on YouTube, on Twitter, on TikTok, on Captain Call Club. Feel free to ask for any requests in any way, shape, or form, and I will do my best to reach back to you. Until then, see you later.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
Totally different.
Hilarious.
That was a great
I love
one.
it.
Oh man, I need a link to his YouTube channel. I want to subscribe.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
All right. So
Anyway,
so the only new characters we have for this episode is Maleficent, Magic Mirror, aka Sydney Glass, some valet person, and oh wait, the valet. Oh yeah, that's right. That's Regina's dad.
Regina's dad.
Oh.
I,
Okay.
I can take him. I think I can take him. No problem.
All right.
Yeah, you are, father.
then I'll take Maleficent.
All right. I guess that leaves
Okay.
Jack with Sydney.
Hang on. Oh, okay. good.
Sydney is.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
All right.
Uh-oh.
And
Yeah.
I'm
So,
just-
Is that it? Or wait.
all right.
well,
I guess I'm taking over as Sheriff Graham as well. Then.
Yeah, that looks to be the case. And I guess seeing as Faith's gone, I guess maybe Sweat can take over for Ruby.
yeah, I'll take over for Ruby.
Okay.
That's fine by me.
All right. We got everything figured out. Okay. All right. We all good? Everybody got that? Okay. Cool. Episode 2.
Yeah.
All right. Scene. Storybook present. The mayor's house. Henry's room. Henry Mills looks out the window of the clock tower. It moves from 8:15 to 8:16, and Henry smiles. Following this is a montage of various citizens waking up and going about their days, set to Don't Be Shy by Cat Stevens, which I will not be playing because I do not want to be copyright struck.
Illegal.
But to be honest, I'm not sure Cat Stevens would care given the fact that he doesn't do music anymore, but I'm not taking the chance. Anyways, we see Mary Margaret Blanchard, Emma Swan, Archie Hopper, Mr. Gold, Ruby, and Granny, and Sheriff Gran. And the lyrics are, don't be shy, blah, 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 blah. Scene, storybook present, the mayor's house. Regina is flipping through Henry's book. She pauses on a page depicting the evil queen at Snow White and Prince Charming's wedding, with Prince Charming's sword in mid-flight towards her. When she turns the page, Regina finds that the last several pages have been ripped from the book. The scene transitions to her entering Henry's room as he is getting ready for school.
The missing pages. Where are they?
It's an old book. Stuff's missing. What do you care?
I care because you think I'm some evil queen. That hurts me, Henry. I'm your mother.
She touches his face, but Henry moves away.
No, you're not.
Well then, who is? That woman that brought you here? I don't like what she or this book is doing to you. Thankfully, both are no longer an issue.
Henry looks at the ground and shuffles his feet.
What?
The clock tower chimes. Regina, shocked, turns her head towards the sound. Henry exits. Scene, storybook present. Sorry, taking a bite of a bagel. Near the clock tower, Regina stands on the sidewalk looking up at the clock. Archie, walking Pongo, walks up to her. Hey, how about that? Guess those rusty old innards finally straightened themselves out, huh?
Yes. How about that indeed?
Scene, storybook present. Granny's bed and breakfast. Emma's room. There is a knock at the door, and Emma opens into Regina, standing in the hallway, holding a basket of apples.
Did you know that Honeycrisp trees are the most vigorous and hard of all apple trees? It can survive temperatures as low as 40 below and keeps growing. It can weather any storm. I have one that I've tended to since I was a little girl. And to this day, I have yet to taste anything more delicious than the fruit it offers.
She extends an apple to Emma. Emma takes it.
Thanks.
I'm sure you'll enjoy them on your drive home.
Actually, I'm gonna stay a while.
I'm not sure that's such a good idea. Henry has enough issues. He doesn't need you confusing him.
All due respect, Madam Mayor, the fact that you have now threatened me twice in the last 12 hours makes me want to stay more.
Since when are apples a threat?
I can read between the lines. Sorry. I just want to make sure Henry's okay.
He's fine, dear. Any problems he has are being taken care of.
What does that mean?
It means I have him in therapy. It's all under control. Take my advice, Miss Swan. Only one of us knows what's best for Henry.
Yeah, I'm starting to think you're right about that.
It's time for you to go.
Or what?
Regina takes a step towards Emma.
Don't underestimate me, Miss Swan. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Scene, the Enchanted Forest, past, the castle. Snow White and Prince Charming's wedding is ongoing.
I shall destroy your happiness if it's the last thing I do.
She turns and walks away.
Hey!
The queen turns back and James hurts... James hurts his... Okay, that's definitely gonna need to get fixed. James hurls his sword at her. As the sword nears her, the queen disappears in a puff of smoke. The sword along with her. The scene then transitions to the evil queen's palace. The sword, still on its trajectory, pierces a wall. Would you like something to drink?
Do I look like I need something to drink?
I was only trying to help.
Thank you.
The queen approaches the magic mirror as he speaks.
Now that was an awfully big threat. Destroy everyone's happiness? How do you plan on accomplishing that?
The dark curse.
Are you sure, Your Majesty?
But you said you'd never use it.
You made a deal when you gave away that curse.
You traded it away.
She won't be happy to see you.
Since when do I care about anyone else's happiness but mine? Prepare the carriage. I'm going to the Forbidden Fortress.
The scene transitions, showing the queen's carriage approaching the Forbidden Fortress, then transitions to its interior. Maleficent and the queen sit in front of a fireplace, talking.
How are you, dear?
I'm doing fine.
Are you?
She pours herself a drink.
If it were me, I'd be simply tortured, watching that flake of snow so happy.
She sits.
Weren't you about the same age when you were married? Before she ruined it all?
She raises her glass.
Yes, you were.
It was about the same age you were when that sleeping beauty got the best of you, my dear Maleficent.
I soldiered on. As will you, too. Hopefully.
Enough games. You know why I'm here. I need my curse back.
It's not your curse anymore. A deal's a deal. I traded you my sleeping curse.
Which failed, undone by a simple kiss. Now please, return what's mine.
The dark curse. Really? You must know that not even its unholy power can bring your loved ones back from the dead. Have you considered a pet?
She strokes her unicorn's muzzle.
They can be quite comforting.
The only comfort for me is Snow White's suffering.
Well, it's her wedding night. I doubt she's suffering right now.
I need that curse. I know you keep it hidden in an orb above your staff.
Hidden for the good of all, old friend. Whoever created that monstrosity makes two of us look positively moral. Who did you give it to? Who did give it to you?
Where I got it is none of your concern. Hand it back.
Must we do this?
Alas, we must.
A fight ensues. Queen Regina uses her magic to take fire from the fireplace and launch it at Maleficent, who uses her staff to deflect it. The queen then uses magic to levitate the various weapons in the room and points them toward Maleficent. The unicorn whinnies, and the queen points the weapons at it.
No!
She moves quickly and protects her unicorn. The queen drops a chandelier on Maleficent, using the curved metal to ensnare her. Maleficent drops her staff, and the evil queen picks it up.
Love is weakness, Maleficent. I thought you knew that.
If you're going to kill me, kill me!
Why would I do that? You're my only friend.
Don't do this. This curse. There are lines even we should not cross.
The queen turns the staff upside down and breaks the orb against the floor.
All power comes with a price.
The queen picks up a small scroll.
What is that word?
Enacting.
Enacting it will take a terrible toll. It will leave an emptiness inside you, A void you will never be able to fill.
So be it.
Scene: the Enchanted Forest. A forest. How redundant is that?
A forest.
The Enchanted Forest, the forest of the forest, the foresting the forest of the. The evil queen, her valet,
Forest.
and several others are gathered around a fire. These others include an ogre, a gnome, and a blind witch.
Who among us is tired of losing? That's why I called you here, to put an end to our misery. Today we claim victory and move to a new, better realm, a place where we can finally win.
And we'll be happy?
Sorry.
No,
No,
you're
go
good.
ahead.
No, I was just about to take a drink of water.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
And we'll be happy?
I guarantee it. But first, I need something from you. A lock of hair from those with the darkest soul. You must trust me, because if you don't, there are other ways.
She uses her magic to move the trees surrounding them. The gnome, witch, and ogre remove locks of hair.
A wise decision.
She collects their hair.
All that remains is the final ingredient.
Her valet presents a box to her, which she opens and takes out a large heart.
A prized heart from my childhood steed. A glorious beast whose past will fuel our victory. Let my wrath be unleashed.
She tosses the heart into the fire. The fire blooms into a cloud of dark smoke, then dissipates, leaving those assembled looking shocked and confused. The gnome begins to laugh. Yeah, you really unleashed something there. He points and laughs to the queen, who promptly turns into stone, which is used as the focus of transition to the next scene. Scene: storybook present, the mayor's house, exterior. Regina picks an apple from her tree as Sydney Glass walks up, showing off a newspaper.
The mirror strikes again.
You're late?
Sorry, I wanted to bring you the latest edition. I assure you, it's one of my better hatchet jobs.
He presents her the newspaper. Regina takes it.
That's not what I asked for. What you find out about her.
Well, the truth be told, there wasn't much. She spent a lot of time in foster homes. She got into a little trouble when she was a kid, but the details are locked up pretty tight. Since then, she's clean, bounced around all over. The only thing I really learned was that she doesn't like to sit still.
That appears to have changed.
I didn't know that she had Henry while she was in Phoenix. How do you wind up here in Maine?
So, if I'm understanding you correctly, you found nothing of value, which means you have no value. Sydney, how do I know what to do with things that hold no value? Oh, do you know what I do with things that hold no value to me? I throw them away.
I'll keep looking.
He walks away. Scene: storybook present, Granny's diner. Emma's seated at the counter, reading the newspaper. Ruby sits a mug of hot chocolate with cinnamon in front of her.
Okay, what kind of voice does Ruby have?
She just kind of has like a youthful voice.
Okay, here you go. Thank you. But I didn't order that. Yeah, I know. You have an admirer.
Emma turns around, seeing Sheriff.
1 second, guys. Sorry. My desk.
Yo, get into it.
Sorry about that. Dad was asking me if I wanted a Frosty from Wendy's.
Okay.
Aw.
Nice.
Sorry about that.
Can I have
Okay.
one?
Okay, Emma turns around, seeing Sheriff Graham seated at a booth. She puts down her paper and walks over to him.
Ah, so you decided to stay.
Observant. Important for a cop.
That's good news for our tourist business. Bad for our local signage.
Emma gives him a look.
It's a joke because you ran over our sign.
Look, the cocoa was a nice gesture. And I am impressed that you guessed that I like cinnamon in my chocolate, because most people don't. But I'm not here to flirt. So thank you, but no thank you.
She sets the mug on the table.
I didn't send it.
Camera pans over to Henry, seated at another booth.
Boot.
I did. I like cinnamon too.
He gets up.
Don't you have school?
Duh, I'm 10. Walk with me.
Scene. Storybook. Present. Exterior. The street. So many words. Storybook. Present. Exterior. The street. I feel like I'm dropping
Mitch
bars.
is rapping right now. Rapping straight.
I think you're reading the cue cards.
Give me the cue cards. Scene. Storybook. Present. Exterior. The street. Henry and Emma walk down the sidewalk.
So what's the deal with your mom? What's the deal with you and your mom?
It's not about us. It's about our curse. We have to break it. Luckily, I have a plan. Step 1, identification. I could call it Operation Cobra.
Cobra? That has nothing to do with fairy tales.
Exactly. It's a code name. It'll throw the queen off the trail.
So everyone here is a fairy tale character. They just don't know it?
That's the cure. Time's been frozen. Until you got here.
Clear misspelling there. And there. I love having the fact that I know the show, so I know what words are supposed to be fake. And fake. That line is that's the curse. Ugh. You gotta love how people don't know how to spell.
Dyslexia.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emma begins to take a bite of the apple she's carrying.
Hey, where'd you get that?
Your mom.
Don't eat that!
He takes it from her and throws it.
Okay, all right. What about their pasts?
They don't know. It's a haze to them. Ask anyone anything and you'll see.
So, for decades, people have been walking around in a haze, not aging, with screwed up memories, stuck in a cursed town that keeps them oblivious.
I knew you'd get it. That's why we need you. You're the only one who can stop her curse.
Because I'm the daughter of Snow White and Prince Charming?
Yes, and right now, we have the advantage. My mom doesn't know that I took out the end.
He takes out pages from the Once Upon a Time book and hands them to Emma.
The part with you in it.
Emma looks at a page containing an illustration of Prince Charming placing baby Emma in the wardrobe. The name Emma clearly visible in the baby blanket.
See? Your mom is Snow White.
Kid.
I know the hero never believes at first. If they did, it wouldn't be a very good story. If you need proof, take them. Read them. But whatever you do, don't let her see these pages. They're dangerous. If she finds out who you are, then it'll be bad.
Hang on. Lost my place again. God damn it.
Should I just read it?
Wait, I got.
Scene trend.
Okay. Uh, Scene transitions to the front of the school. Emma stops walking and Henry continues on.
I gotta go, but I'll find you later and we can get started. I knew you'd believe me.
I never said I did.
Why else would you be here?
Runs off towards school.
I approach.
It's good to see his smile back.
I didn't do anything.
You stayed. So, does the mayor know you're still here?
Oh, she knows. What is her deal? She's not a great people person. How did she get elected?
She's been mayor for as long as I can remember. No one's ever been brave enough to run against her. She inspires quite a bit of, well, fear, I'm afraid. I'm afraid the only thing that's made that worst is giving Henry that book. And now he thinks she's the evil queen.
Who does he think you are?
It's silly.
I've got 5 minutes of silly. Lay it on me.
Snow White.
Emma looks slightly stunned. The school bell rings in the distance.
Who does he think you are?
I'm not in the book. Can I ask you a favor? Regina mentioned the kids in therapy. Do you know where I can find the doctor?
Scene, storybook, present, Dr. Archie Hopper's office. Try saying that 5 times fast. Archie sits reading. Emma knocks on the door and enters.
Hey,
Emma Swan, I was just reading about you. Let me guess, you're here for help with a little post-traumatic stress? That diagnosis was free, by the way.
no, I'm here about Henry.
I'm sorry, I really shouldn't.
I know. I'm sorry. Just tell me something. This fairy tale obsession, what's causing it? I mean, he thinks everyone is a character in his book. That's crazy.
I hope you don't talk that way in front of him. The word crazy is, quite damaging. These stories that... There is language. He has no idea how to express complex emotions, so he's translating them as best he can. This is how he communicates. He's using this book to help deal with his problems.
But he got the book a month ago. Has he been seeing you longer than that?
Yes, yes.
So it's Regina, isn't it?
His mother is a very complicated woman. And, over the years, her attempts to try and bring Henry closer have only backfired. He moves over to the file cabinet, opening and removing a file. Why don't you take a look at the file and see what I mean?
Why are you doing this?
Well, he talks about you a lot. You're very important to him.
Thank you.
Just, see that I get it back, okay? I gotta pause for a second and say this is a clear violation of the patient-client policy of any therapist.
Oh, extremely.
Very much
Yeah,
so.
I don't think. No, you wouldn't. Don't do that. You shouldn't. Arrested?
And I don't know about arrested, but we
Yes.
definitely get your therapy license revoked.
Yeah, don't share personal shit to people that have no thing. Like, no.
Yeah.
Keep it.
He opens the door and Emma moves to exit. Miss Swan, just for the sake of the boy, be careful how you handle his belief system. To destroy his imagination would be devastating. Emma departs and Archie closes the door. He sits down at a desk and picks up the phone, making a call. You're right. She was just here.
Did she take the file?
Yes. How'd you know she was gonna come here?
Because I'm the one who gave her the idea.
Okay, that explains it a bit better.
Aww.
Scene, storybook, present, Granny's bed and breakfast, Emma's room. Jesus Christ. Emma on her bed is reading through Henry's file when there's a knock on the door. She opens it to reveal Sheriff Graham in the hallway.
Hey there. You're concerned about the do not disturb sign? Don't worry. I've left them alone.
Actually, I'm here about Dr. Archibald Hopper. He mentioned you got into a bit of a row with him earlier?
No.
I'm shocked too, given your shy, delicate sensibilities. He says you demanded to see Henry's files, and when he refused, you came back and stole them.
He gave them to me.
Alas, he's telling a different tale. May I check your room? Or must I get a search warrant?
Emma opens the door fully, walking over to her bed and gesturing to the file spread on it.
This what you looking for?
Graham picks up a file and glances at it.
Well, you're very accommodating, but I'm afraid, Miss Swan, you're under arrest. Again.
He begins to cuff her.
You know I'm being set up, don't you?
And who, may I ask, is setting you up?
Scene, Storybook, present, Storybook Elementary, exterior! Mary Margaret is giving a lesson outside when Regina Mills approaches.
Water. Sterilize.
Synthesize.
Synthesize.
Yes.
Regina closes the door, then Mary Margaret stands and approaches her.
May I speak with my son?
We're in the middle of a lesson. Is it important?
Do you think I'd be here if it wasn't?
She walks away from Mary Margaret, and the scene cuts to her speaking to Henry, alone.
Sorry. Henry, sweetie, I have some bad news. The woman who brought you here, she's been arrested. She broke into Dr. Hopper's office and stole his files. She's a con woman. She's trying to learn about us in order to take advantage of us. That's why she's sticking around. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
You know. I know you think otherwise, but all I'm doing is trying to protect you. This is going to be good for us. You see, things will be better.
Ring, ring. School bell, ring.
I gotta get back to class.
Scene, Storybook, present, Storybook Sheriff Department! Sheriff Graham is taking mugshots of Emma.
You know the shrink is lying, right?
To the right, please. Why would he lie?
The mayor put him up to this. She's got to have something on him. He's terrified of her, like everyone else is in this town.
To the left. Regina may be a touch intimidating, but I don't think she'd go as far as frame job.
How far would she go? What does she have in her hands? And what does she have in her hands?
Well, she's the mayor. She has her hands in everything.
Including the police force?
Graham gives her a look and starts to reply, but Henry comes running in, followed by Mary Margaret.
Hey! Henry! Henry, what are you doing here?
His mother told him what happened.
Of course she did. Henry, I don't know what she said.
You're a genius.
What?
I know what you were up to.
Emma looks confused.
You were gathering intel for Operation Cobra. I'm sorry, I'm a bit lost. It's need to know, Sheriff, and all you need to know is that Miss Blanchard's gonna bail her out.
You are? Why?
Sorry. I trust you.
Well, you could uncuff me.
She extends her cupped wrists.
I have something to do.
Scene! Storybook! Present! The mayor's office! Jesus Christ, I'm gonna get into such a rhythm. Regina
God
sits,
damn
working
it.
at her desk when a chainsaw is heard coming from outside. She looks out the window of her apple tree, and Emma's cutting off a branch with a chainsaw. The scene transitions to Regina outside, rushing up to Emma. There's no flow here. This can't work for a rap. God damn it.
Why are you rapping right now?
Because it's making me rap!
What's happening? It's making me rap. Bruh. Okay, hold on. I missed my place.
It's the what the hell?
Yeah,
What the hell?
What the hell are you doing?
What the hell is what I'm saying? Oh, got it. What the hell are you doing?
Picking apples.
She drops the chainsaw.
You're out of your mind! Oh, yeah, drops chainsaw. You're out of your mind!
No, you are if you think your shoddy frame job is enough to scare me off. You're gonna have to do better than that. If you come after me one more time, I'm coming back for the rest of the tree. Because, sister, you have no idea what I am capable of.
She starts walking away.
Your move.
Scene. The enchanted forest passed! The same forest where the evil queen's attempt to cast the dark curse failed. The queen stands brooding with her valet. Perhaps it's for the best. The forces you're summoning are darker than we can conceive.
Oh, now you're trying to protect her.
Me.
Protect me.
It's what I do.
I know. You're the only one who does.
Helping you is my life.
Well then, help me understand why this curse isn't working.
If you want to know that, you need to go back to the person who gave it to you in the first place. Revenge is a dark and lonely road. Once you go down it, there is no heading back.
What is there for me to head back to?
Scene. The enchanted forest passed. Rumpelstiltskin's prison cell. Rats scurry about. It's just us, dearie. You can enjoy yourself. One of the rats in a cloud of smoke transformed into the evil queen. Rumpelstiltskin makes a pleased sound.
That curse you gave me. It's not working.
Oh, so worried. So worried. Like Snow and her lovely new husband.
What?
They paid me a visit as well. They were very anxious about you and the curse.
What did you tell them?
The truth! That nothing can stop the darkness. Except, of course, the unborn child. You see, no matter how powerful, all curses can be broken. That child is the key. Of course, the curse has to be enacted first.
Tell me what I did wrong.
Oh, for that, there's a price.
What do you want?
Simple. In this new land, I want comfort. I want a good life.
Fine. You'll have an estate. Be rich.
I wasn't finished. There's more.
There's always. There always is with you.
Yeah. In this new land, should I ever come to you for any reason, you must heed my every request. You must do whatever I say, so long as I say, please.
Do you realize that should I succeed, you won't remember any of this?
Oh, well then. What's the harm?
You. What must I do to enact this curse?
You need a sacrifice. A heart.
A heart. Sorry, my thing is fucking wigging out. Eh.
I sacrificed. I think that's what it is.
Sorry. Ah, got it. I sacrifice my prized steed.
A horse! This is the curse to end all curses. You think a horse is gonna do? Great power requires great sacrifice. The heart you need must come from something far more precious.
Tell me what will suffice.
The heart of the thing you love most.
What I love most died because of Snow White.
Oh. Is there no one else you truly love? The evil queen stares at Rumpelstiltskin. The curse isn't gonna be easy. Vengeance never is, dearie. You have to ask yourself a simple question. How far are you willing to go?
As far as it takes.
And please stop wasting everyone's time and just do it. You know what you love. Now go kill it. The evil queen turns and walks away. Scene, Storybook, present. Granny's bed and breakfast, hallway. Emma uses a key to open the door to her room.
Miss Swan!
Emma turns around.
Oh, my, this is terribly awkward. I need to ask you to leave.
Emma looks at her with a stunned look on her face.
I'm afraid we have a no felons rule. It turns out to be a city ordinance.
Let me guess. The mayor's office just called to remind you.
She nods.
Yes. You can gather your things, but I need to have the room key back.
Emma hands her the key. Scene, Storybook, present, the mayor's house, exterior. Jesus fuck. Regina kneels on the grass next to the fallen branch of her apple tree and puts apples into a basket. Sheriff Graham approaches.
She destroyed the city property. I want her arrested.
Again,
What are you waiting for?
I'm just not convinced arresting her is the right plan.
Regina stands up.
I'm not talking about your tree. We both know she didn't steal those files.
Oh, do we?
I mean, she looked pretty shocked when I leveled the charges against her.
That's because she doesn't like being caught.
She kneels down again.
Or because she was set up. And if she was, that means Dr. Hopper was lying. If he's lying, that means that someone asked him to.
Regina stands up.
Are we really confident that the man's conscience won't eventually get the best of him?
I think your schoolboy crush is clouding your judgment. Remember, I made you sheriff, and I can take it away just as easy.
You want me to arrest her again? I will.
Good.
She kneels down.
But she's gonna keep coming at you. And I know you. You're gonna keep coming after her. You will do whatever it takes to get her out of here. And you may succeed.
I will succeed.
Him up.
He is my son, and I will do what's best for him.
I know that's what you believe. But if this escalates, it seems to me that the only one who will get hurt is Henry.
Scene Storybook present outside Granny's bed and breakfast. Emma's Emma's walking along the sidewalk.
Playing along the sidewalk.
Yeah, she's doing a little hopscotch. Emma looks over her car and notices that there's a boot on it. Her phone rings. She picks it up and answers it.
Yeah.
Miss Swan, I'd be happy to continue demonstrating my power. But am I right in guessing your resolve to stay is only growing?
You have no idea.
Well then, I think it's time we made peace. Why don't you drive over to my office?
Emma slams her car door.
Or walk. Whatever suits you.
Emma hangs up and rolls her eyes. Scene Storybook present Regina's office. Not every scene needs to be described this way. Regina and Emma are seated talking.
I'd like to start by apologizing, Miss Swan.
What?
I just have to accept the reality that you want to be here.
That's right. I do.
And that you're here to take my son from me.
Okay. Let's be clear. I had no intention of taking him from anyone.
Well then, what are you doing here?
I know I'm not a mother. I think that's pretty self-evident. But I did have him, and I can't help it. He got in my head, and I want to make sure he's okay. The more you try to push me out, the more I want to be here, especially after seeing how troubled he is.
You think he's troubled?
Well, he's in therapy, and I only got through a couple pages of his shrink's notes before you had me arrested. Putting that all aside, he thinks everyone in this town's a fairy tale character.
And you don't?
How can I? The poor kid can't even tell the difference between fantasy and reality, and it's only going to get worse. It's crazy.
You think I'm crazy?
Henry,
Henry runs out of the office. Emma stands as if to follow, then addresses Regina.
how long was he there?
Long enough.
You knew he would be there. You knew he'd be here.
Did I know that my son comes to my office every Thursday at precisely, 5 o'clock p.m. so that I could take him to dinner before his therapy session? Of course I did. I'm his mother. Your move.
You have no soul. How in the hell did you get like this?
Regina makes no reply as Emma exits the office. Scene: Enchanted Forest past Dark Palace. The evil queen stalks a promenade lined with mirrors. The magic mirror appears in various mirrors along her path as he addresses the queen.
What happened? Did you get your answer?
She makes no reply, and she only continues to walk.
What's going on? Your Majesty! Your Majesty!
The queen enters her great hall, where her valet is lighting candles. Did Rumpelstiltskin tell you what you needed to know? Quiet, Sally.
Yes.
And?
I'm not sure I should say. I'm conflicted.
Sally, please, I'm trying to voice the character here. How bad is it? Maybe I can help.
I have to cut the heart out. I have to cut the heart out of the thing I love most.
Me.
Daddy, I don't know what to do.
My dear, please. You don't have to do this.
I have to do something.
I move past this. I know this may sound self-serving, but you don't need to enact a curse.
But I can't keep living like this. What Snow did to me, what she took from me, it's eating me alive, Daddy. Her very existence mocks me. She must be punished.
What if the price is a hole that will never be filled? If the price is a hole that can never be filled, then why do it? Stop worrying about Snow White and start over. We can have a new life.
What kind of life? All I've worked for, all I've built, will be gone. My powers will disappear. They already think I'm nothing.
Power is seductive, but so is love. And you can have that again. He holds open his arms. After a moment, the queen steps into them, and her father enfolds her in an embrace.
Just want to be happy.
You can be. Of this, I'm sure. I believe, given the chance, we can find happiness together. But the choice is yours.
I think you're right.
She steps back to look at her father.
I can be happy.
He breathes a sigh of relief.
Not just here.
Abruptly, and without the camera panning away from his face, the queen reaches to his father's chest and removes his heart. He looks shocked, then falls to the floor.
I'm sorry.
Scene, storybook, present, Mary Margaret's apartment. Mary Margaret Blanchard sits, working on needlecraft when there's a knock at the door. She opens the door to find Emma Swan at the hallway.
Hey,
Mary Margaret opens the door fully.
just wanted to say thank you and
She hands her an envelope.
pay you back the bail money.
There's a pause. Emma, looking exasperated, sighs.
You look like you need to talk.
The scene transitions to Emma, seated at Mary Margaret's table, sipping a cup of hot cocoa.
Cinnamon?
Mary Margaret brings a plate of cookies to the table.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have asked. It's a little quirk of mine. Do you mind?
Not at all.
Mary Margaret offers her a cookie.
No thanks. When you bailed me out, you said that you trusted me.
Mary Margaret nods.
Why?
It's strange. Ever since you arrived here, I've had the oddest feeling. Like we've met before. I mean, I know it's crazy.
I'm starting to reevaluate my definition of crazy.
For what it's worth, I think you're innocent.
Of breaking and entering, or just in general?
Whichever makes you feel better.
Doesn't really matter what anyone thinks I did or didn't do. I'm leaving. Thank you for everything, but I think it's for the best. If I stay, Henry is only gonna keep getting hurt.
What happens if you go? I think the very fact that you want to leave is why you have to stay. You care about him. Who will protect Henry if you won't?
Scene, Storybrooke. Present, Archie Hopper's office. A visibly distraught Henry is having a therapy session. Are you sure you don't want to talk about it? And Henry says nothing, only fills with Archie's umbrella. You know, the umbrella is kind of my good luck charm. Is that why you think I'm Jiminy Cricket?
I don't think you're anyone.
Henry sets the umbrella down on the table. Emma, holding the storybook pages Henry gave her, opens the office door. Miss Swan, look, I can explain. The mayor forced me.
I know. Don't worry about it. I get it. Henry, I'm sorry.
I don't want to talk to you.
Miss Swan, if she knew you were here.
To hell with her. Henry, there's one simple reason I stayed here. You. I want to get to know you.
You think I'm crazy.
No, I think the curse is crazy. And it is. But that doesn't mean that it isn't true. It is a lot to ask of anyone to believe in. But there are a lot of crazy things in this world. So, what do I know? Maybe it is true.
But you told my mom.
What she needed to hear. What I do know is that if the curse is real, the only way to break it is by tricking the evil queen into thinking that we're all non believers. Because that way, she's not on to us. Is that what Operation Cobra is all about? Throwing her off the trail?
Brilliant.
I read the pages, and Henry, you're right. They are dangerous. There's only one way to make sure she never sees them. She takes them to the fireplace.
She takes the pages and places them in the fireplace, burning them.
Now we have the advantage.
Henry gets up and hugs her.
I knew you were here to help me.
That's right, kid. I am.
Emma breaks the embrace to look at him.
And nothing, not even a curse, is going to stop that.
They hug again. Scene, the enchanted forest, past. The forest. A fire blazes as the evil queen removes her father's heart from a small chest, and adds to the fire burning in the same pit from her failed attempt to cast the curse. Black and green smoke rises and surges forth. The queen has successfully cast the dark curse. Scene, the enchanted forest, past. A different part of the forest. The evil queen approaches a gravestone and, stooping, lays a black rose before it.
I love you, Daddy.
The camera pans to reveal the front of the headstone. Henry, beloved father, engraved in the stone. Storybook present. Emma and Henry exit Dr. Hopper's office and Emma and Henry exit Dr. Hopper's office building together and walk down the street. The scene then transitions to outside town hall, where Regina is tending to her apple tree. Mr. Gold approaches her. What a mess.
Not for long. What can I do for you, Mr. Gold?
Oh, I was just in the neighborhood. Thought I'd pop by. Lovely to see you in such high spirits.
Well, it's been a good day. I just rid of the town of an unwanted nuisance.
Emma Swan. Really?
Yes. I imagine she's halfway to Boston by now.
Oh, I wouldn't take that bet. I've just seen her strolling down the main street with her boy. Thick as thieves they looked.
What?
Perhaps you should have come to me. If Miss Swan is a problem you can't fix, I'm only too happy to help. For a price, of course.
I'm not in the business of making deals with you anymore.
She turns her back to him, returning to the tree. To which deal are you referring?
You know what deal.
Oh, right. The boy I procured for you. Henry. Ever tell you what a lovely name that was? However did you pick it?
Did you want her to come to town? Oh.
Good.
Yes. Okay. Did you want her to come to town? You wanted all this to happen, didn't you? Your finding Henry was an accident, wasn't it?
Whatever do you mean?
Where did you get him? Do you know something?
I have no idea what you're implying.
I think you do.
He says nothing, only
Who
smirks a bit.
Is this... Only smirks, yes. Who is this woman? His mother, this Emma Swan.
Oh, I would say you think you know exactly who she is. I really must be going.
Tell me what you know about her.
I'm not gonna answer you, dear. So I suggest you excuse me. Please. He takes a bite of the apple and walks away. A stunned Regina turns and watches him go as he throws the apple over his head, over his shoulder.
His head. What do you mean, buddy? He just said, "Oh fuck no."
Oh man.
You're not gonna tell me shit.
Like a fill in but shit. No kidding.
He asked for the fucking worst, bro. Kill your
Honestly,
father.
Honestly, Court, you're doing an awesome job as Rumpelstiltskin.
Thank you.
You are.
Oh yeah. I hope I did okay.
Yeah, you did great.
You did awesome.
Yeah, I apologize for my shit Scottish accent.
No,
I
no,
beg to
no,
differ.
no,
You were
no,
good. You were
no.
good.
I think you're doing an
Graham.
awesome job at it, Jack.
I love that, and I love Henry. I want to hug that little man.
Aw.
I do. And I want to punch the shit out of my own character. It's fine.
Well, remember, she is quote unquote the evil queen. Everyone wants to punch the shit out of her.
Hmm.
So true. I would.
Man.
Yeah, stop! Bam! Hello, darling.
Hello, darling.
How's my Maleficent accent?
I thought that was good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Mm,
I
yeah,
liked
you're,
it.
you're really good at switching the subtlety of your tone for different characters.
Oh yeah,
Thanks.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Cat still
really
does it
liked that scene.
Cat still does it
Huh?
better though. Cat does it better though.
No!
Oh come on, you going from evil queen to Snow White?
Going from her to how you would fucking. I mean, yeah, those are two different changes between the two. I mean, yeah, that and Maleficent too, because I mean, Maleficent's not Emma.
True enough.
Hmm?
But the problem, I was actually a little worried I was making Maleficent sound too much like Emma, at least in tone.
No,
No,
that
no,
sounded a
not
bit
at all.
different to me.
Yeah, but with Emma, you got that that tough exterior that Emma has. Whereas Maleficent, you kind of had a bit more of a seductive tone to her.
Hmm.
I was trying to go off the
Yeah.
Disney version of her because she is one of the, I think, one of the best villainesses around.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely, I agree.
Yeah. I tap that.
You're not wrong. I don't think she'd let you though.
No, I definitely don't think she will.
Well, I know that. I'm just saying I would if she
What?
asked for it.
Yeah, she would, and then light your ass on fire.
What time is it on your end?
5:47.
It's 7:47 on my end.
8:47.
8:47.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Hey, we're the same. Hey,
Hey.
high five.
Okay, let's. I'm debating if I can.
I'm
stay
clapping.
For
You can
one...
hear it.
I'm debating if I can stay for one more episode or if I should start, like, I could stay for another episode.
All right, awesome.
Okay.
All right.
Let's fucking go.
All right.
All right. I'm seeing two new characters for this one. One Dr. Whale, he is a guy, and Catherine, obviously a girl. So, Cats, Wedge, you can debate on who should be Catherine, and Jack, let's discuss who's gonna be Whale.
Okay, but I
Okay.
see Leroy here. He's grumpy, right?
Yeah, that's Grumpy.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've already got Leroy then. So I don't know. Shouldn't that mean you get Dr. Whale or?
Yeah,
Actually, what does Dr. Whale even sound like?
I could do Whale, no problem.
Okay.
Let me see here. I've got Emma Stone. I've got Emma Stone, Maleficent, and Ruby.
Emma Stone. Her last name's Swan.
Sorry, Emma Swan.
Yes, we love Emma Stone. Emma Stone.
Emma Stone's the
I love
best.
Emma Stone.
Sorry if the name sounds so goddamn similar.
It's true, and I love her.
Anyway, I've got Swan, Maleficent, and Ruby.
Maleficent doesn't appear in this episode, though.
And
Oh, sorry.
oh, I
Okay,
mean,
I've got.
what do I have?
You have Regina,
Yes.
and you got
Snow
Mary
White?
Margaret. Yeah, you got Mary Margaret.
And Granny.
Yeah, in Granny. So I'll take. So I guess I can take the Regal Blondie.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my.
Beautiful. Oh, my. Ooh.
All right.
Alright.
Let's begin.
Alright, episode 3 Snowfalls. Scene: the enchanted forest. The camera pans to show a castle, then a large forest. A lone stag roams on the forest road, tending to a patch of grass. The coachman's voice is heard in the distance. Startled, the deer turns his head up and turns to leave hastily. Carriage horses stand forward, pulling a carriage on the road. Inside the carriage, Prince Charming looks out the window.
What do you think of the view, my dear?
Camera moves from him to reveal his fiancée, Princess Abigail, sitting across from him. She holds a fan, and Princess Abigail is the regal blondie.
Okay. I've seen better. This is taking forever. I told you that Troll Road would have been quicker
The carriage bounces.
and far less bumpy.
Prince Charming takes a bag of jewelry in his lap and gazes at it. Abigail gazes at the box and then at him.
Are you even listening to me?
Charming distractedly looks away from the bag.
Yes, of course I am.
Whoa, whoa! The carriage horses neigh as they draw to a halt.
Now what?
The carriage stops. The prince gets out to investigate, leaving the bag on the seat.
Worry not. It's but a fallen tree. Fellas, shall we?
Overhead, the camera moves from the road to the top of the carriage. The scene briefly changes back to Charming examining the end of the tree. Then a cloaked figure lands on top of the carriage, which startles Abigail inside. Princess Charming continues to assess the marks on the tree. My lord, what is it?
These markings. This tree didn't fall. It's been cut. It's an ambush.
The cloaked figure reaches into the open carriage door and grabs the bag in the seat. Abigail screams at the intrusion, and Prince Charming rushes back. Sir!
Guards! Stop! Thief! Help me!
The thief mounts a horse and makes a getaway. Prince Charming mounts a horse as well and chases after the thief. As he passes by the carriage, Abigail looks out the carriage door at the commotion. Charming manages to catch up to the thief, and when his horse speeds up to align with the other horse, he forces the thief from the horse to the ground. Prince Charming falls and gets up to stand over the thief.
Shoot. Sorry, my page is stuck. Okay, there we go. Show your face, you coward!
Prince Charming flips the thief over and prepares a fist to punch. He stops, and the anger melts from his face to show a dazed surprise. Camera switches to show the thief is a pale, fair-faced woman, Snow White.
You're a girl.
Woman.
She grabs a rock, hits Prince Charming in the face with it, and he sprawls to the side in pain. Snow gets back to her horse and rides off. Charming gets up as his chin is bloodstained and yells at the thief.
You can't hide from me. Wherever you are, I will find you.
The thief turns to flash him a satisfied smirk as she gets away. Prince Charming shoots her an irritated look. Scene, Storybrooke, Dr. Whale and Margaret. Mary Margaret. Alright. Dr. Whale and Margaret. She decided to drop
Mama.
They're on a date at Granny's Diner. She looks at him and sips her drink. Where were we? Something about you wanting 15 kids?
No. Good Lord, no. I meant in my class, where I teach. You'll meet them tomorrow.
Dr. Whale nods in understanding, and then as she continues to speak, his gaze drifts to the person behind her. Ruby is clearing tables in the background, and is scantily clad in a white t-shirt showing her midriff with a red miniskirt and high heels. Ooh la la!
Wow.
Hello.
Good morning.
They're coming to the hospital as a part of the volunteer outreach program.
Ruby moves to another table almost directly behind Mary Margaret. He quickly shifts his eyes back in time to respond. Oh yeah, that's a great program. Dr. Whale tries to remain focused as she speaks, but keeps quickly glancing back at Ruby.
I mean, obviously I don't want 15 kids of my own. I mean, not that. I don't want kids, I do.
He loses interest in the conversation, and now his gaze is fixed on what is behind Mary Margaret. Oh, Dr. Whale, you perv.
Right. Me too.
I want kids. I want kids. Marriage, true love. I want it all. But that, of course, is.
She notices Dr. Whale is not paying attention to her. Slowly, she turns her head to see him ogling Ruby, who has finished cleaning the table and carries a tray as she passes them.
Wildly inappropriate for me to discuss on a first date. Ruby?
Ruby stops and turns back while holding the tray in the air with one hand.
Yes, Miss Margaret?
Check, please.
Scene, Storybrooke. Mary Margaret is walking down the street after her disaster date. She stops and stares ahead, noticing a familiar face. Mary Margaret approaches a car, and inside sits Emma, reading the newspaper with a flashlight.
Hey! You okay?
Emma turns off the flashlight.
Stop. Oh, in the world of tight spots I've been in, crashing in my car doesn't even rank the top 10.
You're sleeping here?
Till I find a place.
You decided to stay. For Henry.
Yeah, I guess. This town doesn't seem to have any vacancies. None, actually. Is that normal?
Must be the curse.
Why are you out so late?
Well, I'm a teacher, not a nun. I had a date.
From the look of things, it went well.
As well as they ever do.
Tell me he at least paid.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Ew. Ew.
Well, guess if true love was easy, we'd all have it. You know, if things get cramped, I do have a spare room.
Thanks. I'm not really a roommate type. It's just not my thing. I do better on my own.
Well, good night. Good luck with Henry.
Yeah.
Mary Margaret walks away as Emma gazes after her. Scene, the town hospital. The kids from Mary Margaret's class are around, hanging decorations. Mary Margaret notices Henry in the ICU unit at John Doe's bedside. He reaches to touch the man's face when Mary Margaret walks in.
Henry, I could really use your help with these decorations.
Is Mr. Doe going to be okay, Miss Blanchard?
His name is not John Doe, honey. That's just what they call people when they don't know who they are.
Do you know who he is?
Nope. I'm just bringing him flowers on my rounds.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know. He's been like this as long as I've been volunteering.
Does he have any family or friends?
No one's claimed him.
So he's all alone.
Yeah, it's quite sad.
You sure you don't know him?
Of course, I'm sure. Come on. You shouldn't be stuck in here.
They exit the ICU as Henry steals a glance back. The camera focuses on John Doe's face. He bears the same scar on his chin as Prince Charming. Scene, storybook, present. Emma and Henry are at the playground. Emma and Henry are at the playground? Oh my god. God, these damn spelling errors. They're at the playground near the shore. Henry shows Emma an illustration in his storybook of Prince Charming with a visible scar on his face.
I found your father, Prince Charming.
Henry.
He's in the hospital, in a coma. See the scar?
He points out in the book.
He points it out.
He has one too.
So? Lots of people have scars.
In the same place? Don't you see what this means? The curse is keeping them apart with the coma. Now they're stuck without each other. We had to tell Miss Blanchard we found her Prince Charming.
Okay, kid. Telling someone their soulmate is in a coma is probably not helpful. Not having a happy ending is painful enough, but giving someone unrealistic hope is far worse.
But what if I'm right? We know who they are. Now they have to know.
And how do you intend to make it happen?
By reminding him. We have to get her to read their story to John Doe. Then maybe he'll remember who he is.
Okay,
Okay?
yeah, we'll do it. But we'll do it my way. Let me ask her.
Scene, Storybrooke. In her apartment, Mary Margaret makes cocoa for herself and Emma. They stand at the counter talking.
You want me to read to a coma patient?
Henry thinks it will help him remember who he was.
And who does he think he was?
Prince Charming.
And if I'm Snow White, he thinks me and him.
He has a very active imagination, which is the point. I can't talk him out of his beliefs. So we need to show him. Play along and do what he says, then maybe, just maybe.
He'll see that fairy tales are just that. That there's no such thing as love at first sight or first kiss. He'll see reality.
Something like that.
Well, sadly, this plan is rather genius. We get him to the truth without hurting him.
I told him that we will be meeting, that we will all meet tomorrow for breakfast at Granny's, and you will give him a full report.
Well, I suppose I'll get ready for my date, I guess. I'll have to do all the talking.
Scene, the town hospital. Mary Margaret sits with John Doe in his room. She has Henry's notebook. Or, pretty sure it's supposed to... storybook. Blah.
Yeah. It's okay. Look, I know this is odd, but I'm doing it for a friend. So please, bear with me. As the prince chased the thief on horseback through the treacherous forest, his betrothed. Oh, his betrothed crossed her arms and pouted, wondering how many dreadful, boring minutes it would take until they would resume their journey again. The thief vaulted over the fallen.
The scene transitions to show transition to show the passage of time.
They didn't need words to express what they felt in their hearts. For it was here, in the shadows,
of the troll bridge that their love was born, where they knew no matter how they were separated, they would always.
While unconscious, John Doe reaches out and grabs her hand. A shocked Mary Margaret looks at him, but he is not awakened. Scene: the town hospital. The Dr. Whale and Mary Margaret walk back into John Doe's room.
I'm not sure he's waking up. He grabbed my hand.
Everything's steady. Same as it's always been. What were you doing in here?
Oh, I was just reading him a story.
Oh. Well, perhaps you, dozed off? Perhaps you imagined it?
No, I didn't imagine anything.
Miss Blanchard, I can only tell you what I see, which is nothing. Sometimes there are minor fluctuations in readings. Perhaps you heard the machine register something and misunderstood. Look, why don't you go home, get some rest? If anything changes, I'll call you, okay? Mary Margaret leaves. Dr. Whale calls someone via phone.
Yes.
It's Dr. Whale. You told me to call you if there was ever a change in the John Doe. Something's happened.
What?
One of our volunteers said he grabbed her, and there was a slight fluctuation in brain activity.
And who was this volunteer?
Mary Margaret Blanchard. Scene! Mary Margaret's apartment! She sits on her bed, flipping through the book. The illustration of Snow White zooms into the enchanted forest. The thief who previously stole Prince Charming's jewels gathers various things and puts them into a bag. Also, she puts a necklace with a bottle around her neck. She slings the bag over her shoulder and heads outside to walk a short distance before being caught in a net. Prince Charming comes out of hiding, laughing.
I told you I'd find you. No matter what you do, I will always find you.
Is this the only way you can catch a woman? By entrapping her?
It's the only way to catch a thieving scum.
Aren't you a real Prince Charming?
I have a name, you know.
Don't care. Charming suits you. Now, cut me down, Charming.
I'll release you when you return the leather pouch you stole with my jewels.
Not the jewelry type.
Indeed, I noticed.
What is that supposed to mean? Are you insulting me?
Oh no, quite right. My apologies. How dare I cast How dare I cast aspersions at the person who robbed me? Where are my jewels?
I sold them.
What?
What do you care? Don't you have a palace full of treasures somewhere?
These were special. Among them was a ring that belonged to my mother. A ring I was about to give.
Then
Is it the hag or the nag?
Nag!
Nag.
Okay.
Yeah.
the nag with a bad attitude? That's what this is about?
She's my fiance.
Good luck with that. You must be getting somewhere impressive to agree on that union.
Excuse me?
I know how this works. True love? It doesn't exist. It's arranged. It's all arranged marriages and business transactions. There's no such thing as love at first sight, bless you, or a first kiss. Let me guess. Her kingdom wants to take over yours? And this is what? Your last ditch effort to avoid war?
This is not a takeover. It's a merger, and quite frankly, it's none of your business. Now, this is what's going to happen.
Hmm?
I'm going to cut you down, and you will take me to whoever has my jewels, and then you're going to get my ring back.
Why would I do that?
Because you don't want me to tell anyone who you really are.
He takes out a piece of paper. It's a wanted poster for Snow White, who the thief looks identical to.
Snow White, help me get my ring back, or I turn you over to the Queen's forces. And I have a feeling the Queen's not as charming as I am.
Well, I wouldn't want to stand in the way of you getting to your true love.
Prince Charming cuts her down from the net. Scene, Storybrooke. Henry and Emma are sitting in the diner. Emma has just changed her shirt.
Thanks for the shirt. Hey, is this your mother's?
She'll never notice.
Where does she think you are anyway?
Playing whack-a-mole.
And she bought that?
And she wants to believe it, so she does.
Oh, imagine that.
Mary Margaret enters the diner.
She's here.
Hey, don't get your hopes up. We're just getting started, okay?
You woke up.
What?
I knew it.
I mean, he didn't wake up, but he grabbed my hand.
He's remembering.
What did the doctor say?
That I imagined it, but I'm not crazy. I know what happened.
We have to go back. You have to read to him again.
Let's go.
Wait, what?
If I got through to him, if we made a connection,
You don't believe.
that he's my Prince Charming? Of course not. Somehow, some way, I touched him.
Scene, the town hospital. Emma, Henry, and Mary Margaret have just arrived there.
You're right. He's waking up. Henry, you should stay back.
What's going on? Is it John Doe? Is he okay?
He's missing.
The three notice that Regina's in John Doe's room. Regina sees them and approaches them.
What the hell are you doing here? And you? I thought you were at the arcade. Now you're lying to me?
What happened to John Doe? Did somebody take him?
We don't know yet. His IVs were ripped out, but there's no sign or for sure there's a struggle. What did you do?
You think I had something to do with all this?
It is curious that the mayor is here.
I'm here because I'm his emergency contact.
You know him?
I found him on the other side of the road years ago with no ID. I brought him here.
Oh, right.
Dr. Wales?
We got it. Mayor Mills saved his life.
Will he be okay?
Okay. The man's been on feeding tubes for years on constant supervision. He needs to get back here right away, or, quite honestly, okay, might be just a pipe dream.
Well then, let's quit yapping and start looking.
That's what we're doing. Just stay out of this, dear. And since I clearly can't keep you away from my son, I guess I'm just gonna have to keep my son away from you. Enjoy my shirt, 'cause that's all you're getting. Sheriff, find John Doe. You heard Dr. Will. Time is precious.
Regina and Henry leave.
Doctor, how long between your rounds since you last saw him?
12 hours or so?
Then that's what we need to account for.
Everyone heads to the security room. Walter, the hospital security guard, aka the cursed name for him for Sleepy, and Leroy, the hospital janitor, are both there.
You two were the only employees on the floor last night, and you saw nothing.
Nothing.
Did anyone walk by?
I didn't see nothing. Miss Blanchard, was there anything unusual you saw during your trip with your class?
I don't think so.
We're looking at the wrong tape. This is the ward where Henry's class put up the decoration. If this was really the tape from last night, we'd see the banners the kids hung.
You fell asleep again.
You saw me out?
I ain't getting fired for this.
At least I don't drink on the job.
Gentlemen, enough. Where's the real tape?
The tape is switched. They see John Doe get up and walk out the door.
He walked out alone. He's okay.
4 hours ago. Where does this door lead?
The woods.
Scene: the enchanted forest. Prince Charming and Snow White are traveling through. Charming notices a necklace of. Yeah, it's gay now.
Yes.
Charming notices a necklace around her neck with some kind of substance in a glass pouch.
Thought you weren't the jewelry type. What's that around your neck?
Don't worry about it.
Charming takes the necklace from her neck.
Be careful. Careful, it's a weapon.
Dust? What kind of weapon is dust?
Fairy dust.
I thought that was a good thing.
When it comes from a good fairy, this stuff is deadly. It transforms the most fearsome of adversaries? Is adversaries?
Yeah, adversary.
Into a form that's easily squashed.
Then why didn't you use it on me?
Because you're not worthy of it. It's hard to come by. I'm saving it for a special someone.
Ah, the queen. Got a lot of anger there, don't you, Snow?
The charges on her poster were lies. I didn't stop her from sending her huntsman to rip out my heart.
What happened?
Well, not everyone is soulless. Is a soulless royalty. He took pity on me and let me go. I've been hiding in the forest ever since, trying to amass enough fortune to leave this place. Escape to another realm, somewhere isolated, where I can never be hurt.
Sounds lonely.
Not lonelier than an arranged marriage.
Well, at least I don't prey on the innocent.
Up until now, I've only ever stolen from the queen. I thought your carriage was one of hers. No one's ever used that road.
I took the scenic route.
Well, lucky for me, all I'm doing, Charming, is doing what it takes to survive. She wants me dead.
So what'd you do to incur that much wrath?
She blames me for ruining her life.
Did you?
Yes.
They continue until they come to the river.
I'm thirsty. May I?
Sure. Make it quick.
They both take a drink from the river. While Prince Charming has his back turned, Snow White hits him and then pushes him into the river. She digs through the bag to find the pouch. Snow White runs back to the forest until she gets to the road. There she encounters the evil queen's guards. They surround her.
Oh.
we found. There's nowhere to hide. The queen wants your heart. Pulls out a dagger. And we're not going to disappoint her. Scene: Storybrooke Wilderness Park. Emma, Graham, and Mary Margaret search for John Doe.
What is it?
The trail runs out here.
You sure? Because I thought tracking is one of your skills.
Just give me a second. This is my world. I got it.
Right. Sorry.
What does he mean? His world? Isn't finding people your thing too?
Sure. Just people I find usually run to places like Vegas. Not a lot hit the woods.
That's an interesting job. Finding people. How'd you fall into it?
Looking for people is just what I've done. As long as I can remember.
What made you start? Your parents? Henry told me that that you were from a similar situation to his own. Did you ever find them?
Depends on who you ask.
They hear a crack behind them. They turn around as Henry runs down a hill.
Henry!
Did you find him yet?
No, not yet. You shouldn't be here.
I can help. I know where he's going.
And where's that?
He's looking for you.
Scene. Scene: the enchanted forest. Snow White is slammed against a tree by a guard. Another guard takes out a dagger and approaches her. Why does this sound like the opening to a porno?
Stop it.
Oh my God.
Tell me
I
I'm
swear.
wrong!
I can't take you nowhere.
I mean, it almost did until we hear about the dagger.
Yeah.
Unless the dagger
Yeah.
I mean, unless the dagger is very
Hey,
round.
Hey!
You notice I'm staying silent for this?
Fair.
Yeah.
Horse still.
I gotta stand up for something.
The guard raises the dagger above Snow White's chest, but is suddenly hit by a knife from behind and collapses. Prince Charming emerges from behind a tree and begins a fight with the other guard. Snow White.
What?
Snow White runs towards the fallen guard's horse. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, Snow White runs towards the fallen
Yum,
guard's
yum.
horse, which has a weapon, but she is grabbed by another guard on horseback. Prince Charming defeats the guard he was fighting, then notices the retreating guard and Snow White. He takes a bow and arrow and shoots the guard off the horse. Charming emerges from behind a tree and begins a fight with the other guard. Snow White runs towards the fallen guard's horse, which has a weapon, but she is grabbed by another guard on horseback. Prince Charming defeats the guard she was fighting, then notices the retreating guard, Snow White. He takes the bow and an arrow and shoots the guard off the horse.
So did it just repeat itself over and over again? Seriously?
I think.
Wait.
It did. Yeah, it did.
Oh my God, you're right. It did.
It must have been a copy paste job where they just repeated it. Anyway, we're down to Prince Charm. Okay. He takes the bow, shoots the guard off the horse, and then to Prince Charming.
Right. Are you all right?
You saved me.
Well, it seemed like the honorable thing to do. You ready?
For what?
My jewels.
Right. You've got a wedding to get back to. The trolls sold them. The trolls I sold them to are just beyond the next ridge. I need to be careful.
What? Trolls?
You've clearly never met one.
Aren't they just little people?
You're thinking of dwarves. Show a little respect. They'll cut your hand off sooner than they'll shake it.
Well then, Let's get this over with.
Yes. We both got places to be, so let's go.
You have your lonely little corner of solitude to find.
And you have a ring. A ringless fiance to appease.
I'm definitely gonna have to make some edits to the script once the stream is over because Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know.
God, it didn't hit me that part was repeating.
Yeah, I
No,
didn't
I
even
was
know
just
it.
like listening. I was just like, okay.
I was like, are you rereading the whole thing again? Because I've done that before. But it's like, yeah, he's repeating this. This is the same line again.
The call is coming from within the house.
Is this the echo curse?
I think so.
Uh-huh.
I'm an idiot.
All right.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
All right.
All right.
The next
Scene:
note.
Storybrooke in the woods. Emma, Graham, Henry, and Mary Margaret are still searching for Jando.
You're the one who woke him up. You're the last one he saw. He wants to find you.
Henry, this is not about me. I just think he's lost and confused. He's been in a coma for a long time.
But he loves you. You need to stop chasing him and let him come find you.
Kid, you need to go home. Where's your mom? She's going to kill me, then you, and then me again.
She dropped me at the house, then went right out.
Well, we need to get you back immediately.
No! Guys!
Graham shows them John Doe's bloody hospital bracelet.
Is that?
Blood.
Scene: the enchanted forest. Prince Charming and Snow White come to the bridge on horseback. They get off, and Snow White sends the horse away.
I remember when Honey was reading this, and Honey, me and Faith were shipping Court and Honey together.
I mean, I'm
sorry,
single
I
now,
was thinking
so
about
like,
memories.
who knows? Something might happen. But don't quote me on that. Please
Hey!
don't quote me on that.
I'm not. Yet. And don't ship us together because we're reading it. Shut up. Anyway.
Oh God, no!
Shut up. Secrets.
Trolls
No,
don't like horses.
Ain't no showmance is happening here.
And no.
Trolls don't like horses. Hey, walk from here. Follow me and keep quiet.
Where are they?
Oh, they're right here.
She leaves a pile of gold coins on the edge of the bridge. Several trolls then climb up the side of the bridge.
It's fine. I know them.
No.
Jay? Or,
I could take a crack at
okay.
Go ahead.
it. Why are you here? I thought we were done.
I want to make another trade.
I'm not talking in front of him. Who is this guy?
No, he's with me.
Oh, that's good. With you, that makes it all fine.
No, I mean, he's no one. Look, I want to buy back the jewels I sold you.
Who is he?
I said don't worry about it. Look, I'll give you back your money. I'll give you back all your money. Just give me the ring. You can keep everything else.
Another roll takes out the pouch and goes to give it to Prince Charming.
Thank you. We appreciate the help.
He's Toolmaker. This is a setup.
It's not!
He's a royal. The trolls grab Snow White. Prince Charming draws his sword.
No.
Let her go.
No! You can trust me!
Look, you can trust me. If I wanted to set you up, I would have done it the first time.
The time for dealing is done. Save him! The trolls check Prince Charming's bag and pat him down. They take the necklace of fairy dust and throw it aside. They find the wine post for Snow White. Snow White. Quite the word. Take her! The prince picks his sword off the ground and attacks the trolls. Snow White gets away.
Go! I'm right behind you.
Snow White runs but grabs the fairy dust on the way. Prince Charming fights off the trolls and manages to kick one off the bridge. A troll trips Prince Charming and the others drag him back. Snow White doesn't notice and continues to flee towards a safe distance.
Follow me! They don't know the forest like I do.
She turns to look around and realizes that the trolls still have the prince. They are about to kill Prince Charming. Royal blood is the sweetest of all. Snow White uses the fairy dust to transform the trolls into bugs.
You saved me.
Oh. It's the honorable thing to do.
What about your special someone?
I'll think of something.
Thank you.
Anyway, how could I let a Prince Charming die?
Told you. I have a name. It's James.
It's nice to meet you, James. We should go. There may be more of them coming.
Scene, Storybrooke. The four are still coming in the woods. They come to the toll bridge. Get it? Get it?
Get it? Where is he? Can you see him?
The trail dies at the waterline.
They spot John Doe lying in the water.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
I need an ambulance! At the old toll bridge as soon as possible.
Emma, Graham, and Mary Margaret drag John Doe to the shore.
No, 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 no. I found you.
It's going to be okay.
Help's coming. Is he okay?
Henry,
Is he going to be okay?
Henry, don't look. Okay, just don't look.
Come back to us. Come back to me.
She starts CPR. When she puts her mouth in his, he starts breathing again and coughs up water. Gee, I wonder why.
You saved me. She did it. She did it. She woke him up.
Yeah, kid, she did.
Thank you.
Who are you?
I don't know.
It's okay. You're going to be okay.
Scene, the town hospital. John Doe is brought in for recovery.
Watch your back, coming through.
We got it from here. The four watch through the outside glass door as he's being treated by doctors. Catherine, his wife, bursts into the room where John Doe is being treated and rushes to his side.
David? David, is that you?
Excuse me, ma'am?
Oh my god.
Ma'am, you can't be in here. Please, you can't be here right now.
David.
You can't be here, ma'am. Can you wait over here for a second? Can you, okay?
Who is that?
Regina walks up behind them.
His wife.
Scene, the enchanted forest. Snow White, Prince Charming are walking through the forest.
Yeah.
That's right. They walk through the forest.
Land poetry.
Yo,
brought to
Snow
you by
White, Prince
JesterCast.
Charming walking through the forest.
Yeah. Got a prince named James and a prince named Horace. Huh? Wow.
Yo, that's right.
Yeah, you know that's a wiggle wiggle wiggle.
Get Ricky, Ricky, Rick, son.
Bubba lubba dub dub, baby.
Okay, sorry.
So, well, you probably want this.
Right.
The gold. Thank you. And, you can't get married without this.
She gives him back the pouch with his jewels and the ring. He takes out the ring.
I know, not your style.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
She tries on the ring.
Yeah, not for me at all. I'm sure your fiance would love it.
She gives the ring back.
Yeah. Yeah, well, if you need more, you can have the rest. The ring is all I require.
Oh, no, I'm good, thanks. We both got what we wanted.
Well, wherever you're going, be careful. If um, if you need anything,
You'll find me.
always.
I almost believed that.
Well, goodbye, Snow White.
Goodbye, Prince Charming.
I told you, it's James.
Nah, still like Charming better.
Snow White and Prince Charming part ways. Scene: the town hospital. Catherine and David are in the main room together. Emma, Henry, Mary, Margaret, and Regina are outside David's room.
His name is David Nolan, and that's his wife, Catherine. And the joy on her face, well, it puts me in quite the forgiving mood. Well, talk about your insubordination later. Do you know what insubordination means? It means you're grounded.
Catherine exits David's room.
Thank you. Thank you for finding my David.
I don't understand. You didn't. You didn't know he was here in a coma?
A few years ago, David and I were not getting along. It was my fault. I know that now. I was difficult and unsupportive. I told him if he didn't like things, he could leave. And he did. And I didn't stop him. It was the worst mistake I ever made. You didn't look for him? I assumed he left town all this time. I now know I know and now I know why I never heard from him. Now I get to do what I wanted to do forever. Say I'm sorry. Now we get a second chance.
That's wonderful.
Well, it's something of a miracle.
He's okay?
Uh, Physically, he's on the mend. His memory is another issue. It might take time, if at all.
What brought him back?
Well, that's the thing. There's no explanation. Something just clicked in him.
He just got up and decided to take a he just got up and decided to take a stroll.
He woke up and he was delirious, and his first instinct was to go find something, I guess.
Someone.
Can I see him?
Yeah, of course. Catherine goes back into David's room.
Henry, let's go.
Wait, my backpack.
He goes back to grab his backpack and whispers to Mary Margaret.
Don't believe them. You're the one he was looking for.
Henry.
He was going to the toll bridge. He was going to the troll. He was going to the troll bridge. It's like the end of the story.
Henry. I was going there because the last thing I read to him.
No, because you belong together.
Henry?
She and Henry leave. Emma catches up to Regina and Henry, who are at the entrance of the hospital.
Madam Mayor.
Right by the car.
Henry leaves the two alone.
Miss Swan. I let you off the hook back there. Don't press it.
I'm sorry, but Miss Nolan kind of feels like her story could be a load of crap. All this time, there's a John Doe lying in a coma, and nobody put it in the news. Nobody goes looking. Something's not right here.
Well, what else would make sense to you? Would Miss Nolan lie? Do you think I casted a spell on her?
I think it's rather strange you've been his emergency contact all these years, and you only found her now.
Well, this town is bigger than you know. It's entirely possible to get lost here. It's entirely possible for bad things to happen.
And just when it's convenient, you manage to solve the mystery.
Thanks to you, the tape you found was a stroke of genius. So I went back and looked at past tapes. Turns out Mr. Doe's been talking in his sleep. He's been calling out for a Catherine. After that, it wasn't that hard to put the pieces together. And here I thought you and Mary Margaret would be pleased. True love won out. So bask in the moment, dear. Were it not for you two, they would have lived their lives completely alone. That's why I'm willing to forgive your incessant rudeness, because all of this has reminded me of something oh so very important. How grateful I am to have Henry, because not having someone, well, that's the worst curse imaginable.
Scene, the town hospital. Mary Margaret watches David and Catherine hug in his room. She looks down to her hand and distractedly fiddles with her ring. Gee, I wonder what ring that is. Later, Mary Margaret is sitting at home. There's a knock at the door.
Emma?
Sorry to bother you so late. Is that spare room still available?
Yes.
Mary Margaret nods and lets Emma in.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, that was a good one.
Can I just say,
Wow.
you two, Kat, and Jack, the chemistry you have as Snow and Charming, outstanding.
It was.
Aw,
Stop
thanks.
it. Take that back, man.
I,
Thank you.
Hey,
I know how. Chuck, you were great as Prince Charming.
I agree.
Fucking yo.
Thanks, guys.
That shit. I felt the charm.
Aw. And hey, you were awesome. I mean, being that they're both technically the same character, you do know how to switch up the voices for when she is Snow White versus when she's Margaret. Very subtle,
Well,
but
yeah.
very good.
Very much so.
Yeah, because she's a thief and she's more snarky, and then one of them just like, so I'm just like,
One's a dom, the other's a sub.
yes, correct. Oh my goodness, fucking Regina, bruh.
No kidding. Although,
His wife.
at the same time, you can almost feel the torture in her voice when Henry is just literally pulling away. You can almost feel like a resentment from her past deeds just coming back together through the performance.
Hmm.
Through my performance?
No, I mean, like, yeah, in that, you kind of feel it. Henry pulling away from
Yeah.
her. And of course, if you look at the symbolism, it's almost like, you know how they say revenge is a dish best served cold? Or,
Aha.
and the whole thing is like a boomerang? Just imagine this is the father's resentment towards his own daughter's betrayal.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of felt that playing Regina. I was just like, you got Henry. Yeah. Fucking stay with me, please.
She made her.
Please.
Hmm.
To quote
Would you
Ricky
like an
Ricardo
apple?
in I Love Lucy, you have made the sheets and blankets, now go take a nap.
Good night.
Made your bed. Now you must lie in
Yeah, don't put sprinkles on shit and tell me it's ice cream.
it. Oh man. All right. Well, I have to call it a night.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably about a good place to stop. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
starving. I haven't eaten since
I had
months now.
Chipotle.
I
Oh
made
my
hamburgers tonight.
Jack, why do you keep
Oh,
insisting on
nice.
starving yourself before
Yeah,
stream?
nothing's but.
Well, no,
Why
I
do
mean, I
you?
usually
Oh, why are
don't.
you always hungry?
I told you that I've been trying to make it a habit to eat before stream, but today's kind of been a late day since I had a job interview. Um,
Ooh, what kind of
and
job?
um, it's supposed to be for a recycling plant. It's
Ooh.
supposed to be an admin position.
Oh,
Um,
that's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I hope you
yeah.
get
Well,
it.
Nice.
well, actually, initially it's for an admin position slash scale operator. But as I was talking to the interviewer, she thought that based on my background, that there could be something else or something in a different area that I could be more suited to, possibly as
Ooh.
well. So
Hey, that's
we'll see how that
awesome.
goes.
I
That's
pray that you get it.
awesome.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're good. Actually, don't pray. You know he's gonna get it because he's qualified.
Yeah, because he's Prince Charming. He's charming.
He'll get it.
We'll see. I hope so.
No, the thing is, you can't say if, you say when. Because you gotta put in positive thinking. When you get this position. When you.
Manifestation.
Exactly, thank you.
It's not when, it's now.
Do or
Exactly.
do not. There is
Grab
no
life
time.
by the ball, squeeze it!
Are you just gonna milk it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Look, I had to get my one jab
Just one jab.
in. Anyway, shall we close it out for the night? Let's draw the curtains on this story, at least for now.
Goodbye.
But we gotta give our
Yeah, we can't
exit
just stop it here.
thing.
We have to do the thing.
God damn it! Sorry, Regina. Shut up.
Like,
Okay.
what happened? We were just like, okay, yeah, show's over. Over. See you next time. Yeah, we're not telling you where you can find us. Fuck you.
Oh, fuck you. Wanna find out who we are? I'll fuck you.
I'll fuck your mom.
We are
Yeah,
John Doe.
That's the curse, remember?
Yeah!
We don't know because we're cursed, so they can't find us yet.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're
I don't
we're
know
all
who I
John
am.
Does. We're all
What
John
is
Does.
my
I'm sorry.
name? My name is. My name is John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
What's your name? Jingle. It's
No,
Christmas.
It's no. It's Jaegerborg Vermin Jensen. Mitty Wormer
You're
Jaegerman
sweaty
Jensen.
midget.
Schmitty
He was
Warman
number
Jagerman
one.
Jensen.
Okay. All right, guys. Who's starting?
Uh,
I guess we. Oh,
top of the bomb. Bomb. As always, let's do it.
I guess we start at the top bottom. All right, all right. Well, I'm Chack Attack. You can find me on my YouTube channel, Chack Attack 8, where I usually post song covers and sometimes edited videos. Or you can check out my website, chackeryvo.com. Have a listen at my demos, and if you think I'm a fit for any project or anything any of y'all have going on, give me a ring. Contact details are at the bottom of the website.
Hey, how's it hanging? I'm the Court Jester. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram. And if you want to check out our old VODs, you can also find me on Twitch, all under Court Jester VA. And if you want to check out my animation company, that's right, I have an animation company, no big deal. You can also find that on Twitter at Jester Cartoons, and there's also a website there, it's in the Twitter bio. And we're also on YouTube at Court Jester Productions. If you want to support us, we have a Patreon. I haven't updated in a while, but doesn't mean you can't support us, give us that sweet money, and link to that is in our website. So yeah, thanks for coming, beautiful lovelies. Take care. Why was I so flirty that entire time?
Considering what you've been saying earlier. Considering what you've been saying earlier.
No!
Okay.
Stop
who's
it,
next?
Toriel!
What?
I want to have sex with you.
I didn't say
I want
anything.
you to moan my name.
No! No! Please! Check that out on
Basically,
Saturday.
I want you to get lost in the pleasure I'm giving you.
I am
I'm-
so scared. I need a doll.
Now, remember when I told you
Anyway.
that Toriel was horny when we were doing AI tailed sweat?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear any of that right now.
He's No, close it up. You must do time.
Uh,
Log out. Anyway.
Do your thing, cat.
Yes. Hi, I'm Regina. No, I am. My name.
No, your name is Rajorna from now on. I am
Okay, fine,
changing
my
your
name's
your
Rajorna.
nickname in Discord to Rajorna.
Why am I? Okay, fine. After the stream, I will be now known as a joiner for the rest of my life. I dug my own grave. But you can find me on YouTube at Hello Kitty and Rajorna. Oh my god, he changed it. You can find me on YouTube at Hello Kitty, and I have what is it? Fucking what is it? Oh yeah,
Take your time, Rajorna.
casting call, whatever it. Shut up. TikTok. I have a TikTok called Redigo, and be sure to check out a new abridged series that I'm in called literally One Piece abridged. I play Luffy and Nami. It's on my YouTube channel. Be sure to look at playlists and everything. And if you would like to find me, my name is not Rajorna. My real name is Leaf VA on Discord. And if you like my voice and you want to be like, hey, I think you would be great in this thing, don't be afraid to reach out, because I love helping and doing voices because it's silly. That's it. Rajorna out.
Thank you, Rajorna. That was amazing. Also, I just want to set this record straight here, people. Her name is not actually Rajorna, and her name is not actually Leaf VA either. Oh, I know what her real name is.
If you say it, you're going to jail.
It is too early to start doxing each other.
Her name is...
Don't tempt me. Anyway. I'm happy they took it the fuck out. I edited it out before anybody could say it. It's fine.
Oh,
I was
damn
about
it.
to say, are we playing one manga a day again?
Ah!
Playing what?
I'll tell you about that later. Anyway, hi everyone, this is Sweatsuki. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you come again on next Monday when we continue the series. You can find me on Archive of Our Own at SW124 or on Tumblr at SW124. I do not have any channels where you can find my voice acting. You can actually find all my voice acting with Court Jester VA. So if you do like my voice, please check out his channel and subscribe to his Just Gaming channel. And watch out, we are coming out with the drawing board playlist soon. So I hope you all have a wonderful night.
Yes.
And thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you all so much for your time, your appreciations, your support. We love it all. We thank you all, and we will see you all next week. Bye bye.
Bye.